Hello everyone, and welcome to Trails from Zero. I am Aram, I am playing this game, and I'm here with Austin, Mo, and Jello. Say hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Austin? Okay.
I'm back, sorry.
That's fine, you got here just in time. I'm
Excellent.
just doing the intro. So last time on Trails from Zero, we followed up more leads trying to ascertain the true identity of who sent us the mystery email and who sent Ilya Platier the mysterious threat letter, and concluded that the letter sent to Ilya was probably not sent by the real Yin, but the email sent to us seems to have been. It was sent to us from Yin via a stinky 12-year-old in a pizza bunker.
Yeah.
As is tradition, this is back in like
Being a stinky 12-year-old in a pizza bunker.
the internet is very young, and so this is the in-universe equivalent of using like an AOL.com email address. Is your mail all has to get forwarded by a stinky 12-year-old in a pizza bunker. But now
I'm sure everyone listening is old enough to remember.
Oh
AOL.
yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure everyone here is
Absolutely.
probably watching this stream on their AOL browser that they got on their 50 free hours CD in the mail.
I'm really glad that MSN allows us to video with each other so we can watch you playing this game
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you
We have
all
a fucking future.
I'm glad that my carrier pigeon reached you all in time to inform you that this stream was occurring. See if in chat
Hold on, guys. I'm
here
getting a
is-
call.
everyone here is watching this stream from their nursing home.
Yeah.
This time, where we left off was basically we are at the finale of Chapter 2. Yin called us out, and we met their challenge at Stargazer's Tower, and they kind of, nice job, kid, did at us, and basically said, I wasn't the one who sent the letter to Ilya. Someone's using my good name. Find out who it is and beat them up for me, if you would, please. And so we are here at Arkansas. It's the preview performance for VIPs, and we're just keeping an eye on stuff. Who we are not. It's true. We are cops, so we are neither important nor people.
Or people.
But they let us in anyway. We're here, and we're trying to do this on the down low because we're not supposed to be on this case. So we're also trying to stay out of the way of the First Division detectives who are here guarding Ilya. Now I believe... Yes?
You know how in like evil campaigns and like video games where it's like, oh, we don't want to, maybe there's like a good route and an evil route. We don't want to make the player too evil though.
Uh-huh.
So they kind of dull it down. I like to imagine that's what's going on in this game. It's like, you're cops, but like, you're not really cops. You were cops hired to be good cops and make cops look good because cops are evil.
We're cop adjacent.
Everything looks good in the S section seats. Honestly, I doubt we have anything to worry about with Dudley in there.
You're right about that. Let's head to the next area.
And so they headed to the next area.
Okay, that's fine.
This is the box for special guests. Will everything be alright with only the one officer keeping watch?
At least Ernest is in there to protect Grandfather.
At least Ernest is in there and not out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that. If anything were to happen, I'm sure he can deal with it.
You think so?
No.
At least Ernest is in there and not out here. But I do want to know where is the caveman.
Where's the sheriff? Yeah.
We're the sheriff!
Where's the sheriff?
Howdy.
I believe this is just a game of checking these entrances and time passes.
Oh, look at those flat paper people.
Mm.
Loved it.
Everything looks alright so far. Man, Ilya is incredible. I mean, I already knew she was, but this is just like, wow.
I completely agree. We should look elsewhere. If we continue to watch, we may end up staying for the entire play.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm glad that we had Tio and Randy wait outside, so all four of us don't need to affirm everything we hear individually.
Yeah. This.
Where do I need to go to make time advance?
Maybe you have to go outside?
Yeah, I was gonna say you should check the front door.
Maybe.
Be
Tio
like,
and
hey.
Randy are just playing
Nope.
Uno.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do I need to
Maybe-
talk to you? Do I need to talk to you again? No.
You know what was the toughest challenge for me in the entire franchise was the very first time you're investigating the mayor's house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like before you meet evil Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally could not do it. I couldn't find all the things.
Yeah. Does that mean?
Yeah, that should conclude the first act.
Thus, the Sun Princess, supported by the mighty tribe of the Sun, had to be opposed. In response, a new princess answered the call and entered the celestial ceremony. She was known as the Moon Princess. Effectively splitting the governance of Ra in two, she was raised by the tribe of the Moon.
Oh,
Can't wait to see these potato babies dance.
it looks all right. Man, being in a stage play and only being in one of the two acts is fucking incredible. It's so nice to just have that much downtime. I love Pokemon 2000. Am I right, fellas?
Am I right, fellow retirees?
Did you know you can watch Pokemon? You can download Pokemon 2000 on Kazaa using your AOL internet access.
Whoa.
Did you know that if you see Pokemon 2000 in the theaters, you get a unique unknown J card? I think that was the
Sounds like
Entei
the
movie.
Sounds like the second act is starting. No, yeah, you got Ancient Mew if you went to the theater.
That's way better than one unknown. What the fuck?
Rishi has given it her all.
True. Her debut scene was met with thunderous applause. Shall we make another round, Lloyd, for some reason?
Definitely.
I hope when we go to my grandfather's box, he's not being strangled or murdered anyway. That would be very upsetting.
Wow, those two are so in sync on that stage. It's almost like they're yin and yang up there.
Nothing wrong here. Ilya is one thing, but Risha is no less amazing, to be honest.
Agreed. Those two are both in top form. She truly has the presence of a moon princess when bathed in silver light.
What are you talking? Oh,
Gay?
speaking of flat paper potato babies, I saw what a Danganronpa trial looks like for the first time
Oh,
ever.
yeah?
And I was like, that's what it looks like? Why? Fucking Parappa the Rappa.
Well, the real answer is PSP graphics limitations that they decided to turn into an aesthetic.
Just
boy.
don't show the 3D thing. Just show the nice sprites you got commissioned. It's just like, it really did look very Parappa to me. Like, I did not murder that guy. I did not murder that guy. You killing bad. Sorry, come on.
Nothing unusual here. Man, Dudley must really be made of sterner stuff. He's got a full view of the stage, yet he's completely unfazed.
Yet another example of his iron will.
This feels like the opening part of a Phoenix Wright case.
Ha, yeah. The HK51 says, this song makes me want... Oh, no, hang on. It was further back. Oh, bro, can I get Pokemon 2000 on LimeWire? I meant to address that. You can download Pokemon 2000 on LimeWire, but more specifically, you can download a file titled Pokemon the Movie 2000.mp4, but it's actually a virus.
Yeah. This side looks good, but I think the officer assigned here has gotten a little, preoccupied.
We are in the middle of an Arkan sale play. Everyone's bound to be captivated.
Another cop not doing their job.
I'm not quite sure why. Like, last time it seemed like... Actually, let me talk to this guy again also. The second act of the play now. It seemed like last time I needed to, like, check places multiple times, but probably I was just wrong about what the specific trigger is.
Trigger was, yeah.
Yeah, let me just make sure I did this one. I thought I did all 4 doors. And I talked to Balsamic Vinegar. Manager Balsamo. Vingalmo.
So when are we gonna meet Vingalmo and Arampain? I know you have plenty of time to add even more NPCs to the story.
I might not be able to resist. As just like a one-off random fucko. Come on, guys. What are you doing to me? I'm looking in doors. I'm looking in all the doors. But the time she will not pass.
Front door?
Yeah, try front door one more time.
I talked to
Lloyd.
counter guy. Okay, yeah, I guess I had to talk to counter guy also.
That's the end of the second act.
Things are starting to heat up, aren't they?
Was it simply a whim of the goddess, or perhaps a bit of mischief? To her surprise, the Sun Princess learned that the Moon Princess was not a stranger, but her younger sister, separated from her at a tender age.
Does not stop her from being a stranger.
Unaware of this revelation, the Moon Princess faced her sister with a cold, hostile spirit. The distraught Sun Princess, concealing her true identity with a gown and mask of white, beckoned the Moon Princess to the forest ruins. It was there that the two sisters, pure in their youth, would secretly dance and play under the thick forest canopy.
Oh.
What are we doing here, gang? This is how Plaster and I interact.
Just hopping around.
Yeah, just frolicking.
Oh,
That's why we're both so tall.
Yeah.
We
does
need to be able to
frolicking make you
bounce.
tall?
Yes. You gotta frolic more, Mo.
I try.
Mo frolics more than the average person. The third act is usually where things start turning around for the protagonists, right? The audience seems to be eating it up.
I know I am. It's rare to see a play this marvelous. It's more or less perfect.
It's so good, you guys.
It's so good. I look at the fourth wall and keep saying over and over, it's so good. It's amazing. Now, only if it would end without incident.
Yeah, I sure hope so too.
Mo, I know you'd never say this is like not the kind of joke you'd ever make on a stream, but I was like so clearly braced for you to say something to the effect of like, it's so good. I'm literally coming.
I'm blusting. It's amazing.
All right. Well then.
Anyway, Lloyd decided to remain
Is he
mute.
dead?
Oh, exciting
Oh, God,
performance!
they killed him.
Nothing strange
They
here.
killed him.
Performance for Fingalmo.
Maybe he's going to get Dominoes.
No.
Oh.
It's almost time.
Today's episode is actually brought to you by reheated McDonald's McNuggets.
Ooh.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't advise it.
I'm of the opinion that if you have leftover like
McDonald's?
nuggets,
Yeah, it's gone.
You don't reheat it. You
Yeah.
just eat it cold.
Oh.
It's worse reheated. It's more noticeable.
We have to resist.
I'm sorry, it's simply too compelling. Should we really need to focus on patrolling. I just can't stop ogling these two beautiful women frolicking about. This is unlike me. This is out of character.
Looks like Dudley is interested in the play after all. Not that it's making him neglect his work.
I can hardly blame. I bet there isn't a soul that would be unmoved by one of Ark and Seal's performances. We just really won't stop sucking their dick, huh? Like, we just can't stop.
Risha's following them with a gun. It's so good, right, guys?
It's amazing.
Nothing suspicious here, just a great play that everyone is paying utmost attention to.
Be a shame if some people weren't paying attention to it.
All right, I guess that's the end of this dialogue.
It might as well be.
I said what I said.
Okay, something's happening.
That's the end of the third act.
Now the final act begins.
Ew, 4 acts?
It's exhausting.
What am I, made of time?
The dreadful conspiracy existed only to drive the young sisters apart. Despite knowing the sad truth, the sisters chose to compete against one another, because, after all, they were princesses. Dancing was their all, their everything. Only one of them could become the shrine princess, carrying the will of the goddess on their shoulders. Their affection for one another strong. They even fell in love with the same man. This story just got very unbelievable, but, their rivalry burned bright with passion and understanding like Ra had never seen before. The two princesses, storing their passion in their hearts, then traveled down to the Star Sanctuary, ready for the fated ceremony.
No one has ever fallen in
shit.
love with a regular
Heretic.
man. Oh, but lo, he is the lost prince and our stepbrother. Oh, now it makes sense.
That tracks in every way for this series. Alright.
Dancing for 4 acts. What a fucking nightmare.
My name is Reen Schwarzer.
No. Wait.
What is that in response to?
I don't know.
Austin was just letting us know his name.
Yeah.
Austin Reen Schwarzer Austington.
Mm-hmm. Woo, thank Idios, I can stop pretending like the play is the best thing ever. It looks like it's gonna wrap up incident-free.
And we didn't even notice anything suspicious during our patrols, too.
Sounds like we
I
missed
love-
the extra BP. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I love that it's not, and nothing happened, and nothing was noticed by us.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is. Lord Ellie. Oh, it's Balsamo.
What's going on?
Is something wrong?
Well, you see, one of the attendees has been behaving unusually for a while now, and we only just realized that she's not on our guest list.
She's
Oh.
been screaming over and over again, I have a bomb! It will blow up! We thought it was a joke! What?
Which is unusual because everyone else has only been saying, wow, this is such a good play! It's really amazing!
Where is she?
Up the
Ah,
stairs on the
No.
right, in the back. She seems to be silently observing the S-section seats.
Got it. We'll go check out. We'll go. Yeah, now.
Hey, here, sir. Sorry about my friend. Nailed it.
No way.
Is that who I think it is?
Oh.
Shh.
Oh, darn it! Oh, darn it! Why doubles have to pick this spot to patrol? This was a perfect spot to wait for my big scoop, and he is ruining it! He's totally gonna catch me once I start firing off my camera.
Hey, Grace.
Fuck! Isn't this play amazing? Whoa, Lloyd? And Ellie, too? What in the world are you guys doing here?
Placing you under arrest. Yin. That's
Lloyd?
supposed to be my line.
Wow, I can't believe I was Yin! What a scoop!
She turns the camera around on herself and takes selfies. What are you doing here, Grace? You don't have a ticket, do you?
No, but I have my reasons. I may have snuck in here using a trick up my sleeve. It's the sewers.
What? What was that? The sewers?
Keep this a secret, will ya? Long story short, I slipped in with the dry cleaning, and voila, I was home free.
Are you kidding me?
Why did you have to go that far?
Well, there's a simple explanation for that. You see, all of the frickin' tickets got snatched up by the other CNS journalists. I just had to take a peek at the private show, but I was following another story at the time. What was I supposed to do, not watch it?
It still doesn't make it right or legal.
You guys are looking out for a fucking assassin. You're really gonna like hound this girl for like a parking ticket equivalent.
Also, like, so you said that other people you work with are covering this? You literally have no reason to be here.
Go
I'm
home,
a stinker.
Grace. Oh boy, you're a real hassle.
Come on, guys, we're all friends here. How about we go watch the rest of the play?
It is so good that it's hard to take my eyes off of.
It's amazing! It's finally reached the long-awaited climax, after all. If we don't see it, we may... Never mind. We may regret it for the rest of our lives.
You could have just waited for the public show like a normal person. Besides, are you sure that's your only reason for sneaking in? You're not the one who sent the threat letter, are you?
Why would you say that to Grace?
I'm a good detective.
He's just a fucking cocker spaniel. He's so dumb.
Threat letter? What the heck are you going on about? Hold on. I thought it was kind of strange to see Duddles patrolling the theater. Oh, it has to do with this letter, right?
I don't think she's our culprit, Lloyd, but she does kind of come off as like a, I don't know, like a narcissistic sociopath, so we should arrest her anyway, right?
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Come on, Ellie. If every narcissistic sociopath was behind bars, half of the police station would be empty.
Oh, yeah.
I doubt even Grace would take things that far.
Even me, huh? Isn't that sort of rude?
Is it? You literally decided to sneak into a private performance for a big scoop. Oh, that reminds me. You mentioned that you were following another story, right? Double unethical. What's that about?
Nuh-uh, my lips are sealed. Wait a second. Is the First Division here because they're keeping tabs on him? Drat! Thought I was the only one to have picked up on it.
Him?
You're referring to Yin?
No.
Huh? The heck's a yin supposed to be?
You guys, stop giving her information.
They can't control it. She's such a master manipulator, just being in her presence makes people stupider. Like, we'll just tell her anything.
We're the villains in Grace's arc. We're actually just full-on Adachiing her.
Yeah.
Really funny, actually.
Does that have something to do with that threat letter you're freaking out about?
No, forget it.
You guys are bad liars.
Listen up, Grace. I'm gonna need you to tell me everything you know. If you don't, we'll have to take you in for trespassing.
That's what you start with, you clown.
Oh, Lloyd, isn't that a little cruel? You and I are buddies, right?
Sure, but what we need now is some sort of clue, no matter how small it is. So please, Grace, tell us.
Fine. You're serious, right? I'll spill the beans, but are you sure you want to talk about this in front of Ellie?
Why would we not?
Is there something wrong with me being here?
Oh, whatever. Just brace yourselves, okay?
We are not bracers.
The mayor is Yin.
The scoop I've been chasing involves a dark rumor about the mayor's secretary. Oh, does it now?
You mean the one that we probably started?
Oh no.
You can't be serious.
I think his name is Ernest. Either way, he's extremely dangerous with a capital D.
I agree.
He's supposedly been secretly embezzling funds from the mayor's office.
That fucking
And he-
snake.
And here's the kicker, he's been covertly scheming with the Imperial faction Diet members. You think he's trying to off the mayor? Nah, probably too far-fetched.
Everyone knows that when you kill the mayor, you get to become the next mayor, he says with a garrote.
Hey Lloyd, I just had a thought. If If grandfather were to be killed under these circumstances...
The culprit could easily slip out during all of the commotion, so long as nobody witnesses the crime in action. That's it! That's his plan!
What? Whoa, wait up! What are you doing?
Here, I have to go before my crazy stalker kills my Pap.
I'll kill the mayor and then marry his granddaughter for the inheritance.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We're going to pretend it's a fake wedding, while actually it's a real wedding.
We're going to pretend it's a fake assassination, while actually...
And I'll...
Isn't this the police officer who was watching the box?
It is. Oh no.
I love the endgame of Trails of Cold Steel 3. What the hell are you doing here? What?
We'll talk later. Ellie, we're going in.
Let's hurry.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, he has a knife! Oh,
Not so fast, John Wilkes Booth!
that
Nice.
is really funny. Damn! Grandfather?
Damn it, he's got a gun!
Holy shit, who would have ever thought that it would have come to this?
Who is
Sorry,
Dudley?
it's me. I'm just kind of in love with how we decided to make this guy the villain before he was.
No, it was very
Aaron,
funny.
I'm sure Aaron was just sitting there with a smile across his lip.
He just had a little glint in his eye.
What the hell is this?
Who would have thought that you'd show up in a place like this? Must be the goddess's idea of a blessing. Ernest, why? Why all this? You were always there to support grandfather, so why? We're cut from this. I hate this man. You have no idea how fed up I am with Crossbell's sick situation. And in the end, man only pursues true change when obeying the will of one stronger than himself. And that's why I had to act.
Shut up! I can't hear the show.
I know. Like, we're yelling. There's like a knife fight.
Yeah.
So that's the reason you impersonated Yin and sent the threat letter to Ilya. You made us believe that Yin was behind everything, all while plotting the mayor's assassination from the shadows.
Damn it. So that's what's really going on. Have you enjoyed playing this game of yours?
You may hail from the first division, but in the end, you're just a two-bit detective. Be it Ravash, Heiue, or even the real Yin if he actually exists. They're nothing more than puppets dancing in the palm of my hand.
Okay, slow your roll there, Ernest.
Yeah, I also wanna call out the illustrator whose name I always forget for being like, gosh, I have to design another secret twist assassin character, huh? The same design with a different hair color from Bakano should be exactly fine. Put the gun down, slowly. You can still get... He was like Quigley, right? You can still get off with attempted murder. Don't take it any further.
Don't take it any further? Isn't that my line? The life of this old, naive man, the mayor of Crossbell State. I could end it with one swift pull of this trigger. Please stop this.
Pulling the hostage card, are we? Obviously.
Surely you don't want our dear Ellie to witness the moment of her the moment her grandfather's brain splatters on the floor, right?
She should leave. This is a man's conversation.
That's so good. Oh, yes, we put that in. Dub team, remember. So how about you ingrates line up on the wall there and stay out of my way?
Ingrates?
I'm having trouble figuring out your plan.
Me
The moment
too.
you step out of this theater, there'll be nowhere to run.
You're just gonna scream, Ernest? Shut it and just do as I say.
Ernest sucks.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I guess kidnap my grandfather, it's fine. Good. You have years after all.
I do?
Now, to hold up my end of the deal. Cheese it! Grandfather!
What's your long game plan here, man?
Where the fuck is he going to go?
You won't escape! Yeah, he shouldn't. You've got a lot of cops.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's fast.
It's fast as fuck.
Fuck,
I
he's
would
got
love
2
it.
dots of celerity.
You get outside the door and Grace has just kicked his ass. He's on the ground.
Yeah.
How's he moving so quickly?
Aw, shit, he's a vampire! Randy, Tio, brace yourselves. Mayor McDowell's secretary is headed your way. He's our
Oh,
man.
God.
Take him down.
Not that guy. Oh, he's the
Gotcha!
assassin. Okay.
We'll get him.
Ernest, very well then. We've been
Everybody's
waiting for
like
this.
very excited to beat him up. They're like, yes, hell yeah, hell yeah, fuck him up.
Fucking get him.
Where do you think you're going?
Come on, just kick him.
I wonder what we were doing out here.
Yeah, what could it be?
This man is the true culprit behind the series of unfortunate events.
Randy, Tio! Oh, thank goodness. You guys managed to catch him.
Yeah, it was lights out for him. As soon as I saw him pull out a gun.
Good call, planting that gun on him.
I love being cops.
That aside, why have you joined forces with Four Eyes from the 1st Division?
Whoa.
Who do you think you're calling Four Eyes? Explain yourselves, now! What is the meaning of all this? I forgot we weren't even supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've even brought backup. What exactly were you planning? Saving
Well,
the
you
mayor's
see.
life?
Oh shit.
Guys,
The hell?
He can still move?
haha. As if I could take it down that
Not
easily.
Secretary Ernest.
I will be the next mayor.
How?
Oh. What? I forgot the dog. I forgot this dog was even.
Everyone forgets the
Sorry.
dog.
This dog is on the police force. I forgot.
Is that your damn mutt? That's your reaction to this?
A distinguished performance site.
Oh, give me a
Scream.
break. Ruined by a literal glory hound, huh? That's probably
I assume
Grace.
this is Grace.
Yeah.
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 No, that'll be my job.
Oh, great.
Oh, what a great shot! A
Yeah.
fucking assassin with a wolf on top of him.
Having
Where did she come from?
I can see the headlines now. You won't believe this shit. We can never let our guard down.
You again. Would it kill you to stay out of police business for once?
God, unhand me at once. I'll definitely be.
This dog
This
better
is
not be
women's
female.
fault. I'll be the next mayor.
I always knew some bitch would be the death of
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Of course, it would be a femoid. It always is.
That's what the pizza box kid calls women.
Yeah.
Femoids.
Femoid.
Power down, femoid.
I feel like I find it impossible that nobody in the audience heard this kerfuffle.
They're dancing very loud.
Look, this is apparently the best play of all time. And to be fair, there's some cool stuff going on.
There's some stuff I didn't anticipate. There's a chandelier section. This is nice.
I mean,
Avoid the femoid.
I will say, I genuinely was not expecting Ernest to pretend to matter in any capacity.
I figured he might have been like the secret snake cultist that would be like revealing himself next chapter. Or
But
not
instead
next
he's
chapter, but
just-
next game. Instead, he's just like a fucking loser.
He's Gilbert. He's just Gilbert
Yeah.
again.
I have to say, I find it very funny that she's holding her grandfather's unconscious body in her arms, but still has the time to say, "That was amazing."
Yeah, what a play.
What a play! Wow. Pap, are you all right?
Ah, yeah, it's fucking hella, bro.
Grandfather, you were awoken from your coma due to the beauty of this play. Thank God.
Yes, I'm perfectly fine, Ellie. It's unfortunate what just happened, but I still intend to experience the performance
Are you
with my own two eyes.
I'm losing my
It's
mind.
unfortunate what just happened, which is to say the play is getting close to being over. This is the highlight of my life. I wish I'd been killed after this ended.
I die now. Oh. This is my way of paying respect to the wonderful people of Arkansas.
Oh, grandfather.
Your Honor, sir. That wasn't his voice now, but now that we've done Vingalmo, it is.
Is my grandpa okay? Because if he just died, I'm gonna be very confused
No, he's fine.
and upset. Oh, we're done.
Ooh,
Oh,
we
we
actually get to see the newspaper article for this one immediately.
Ooh.
Do you want me to? No, okay.
Nah.
The suspect.
Suspect Reis, who I guess that's his last name. I don't think they like ever use it. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Ernest Reyes. Hi, I'm a villain guy, and my name is Ernest. Haha, haha, we're so clever.
I mean, you say that like the main antagonist of the first game wasn't named Alan
George.
Richard.
Yeah. And Richard,
yeah.
Yikes. Things really got out of hand. Most of the public should be in an uproar by now, right?
I can't see what I'm saying right now because I'm fishing in Genshin Impact.
Okay, there we go. So I was in the middle of a boss fish, so it was taking a while.
Considering that the mayor was almost assassinated at the debut of Arkanseal's new show, yes, I would imagine so. It is the ultimate scandal. The super high school level scandal.
We can at least take comfort in the fact that Mayor McDowell is getting a lot of support from the citizenry. But surely the name of the Imperial faction diet member that Ernest has ties to will make the papers, right?
No!
Will probably be censored. Besides, wasn't this whole thing the product of that secretary lunatic going wild against his boss?
Yeah, maybe so. There really wouldn't be any benefit to assassinating the mayor as far as the Imperial faction's concerned. Then again, had the assassination been successful, they could have pinned it on Yin and by extension the Republican faction due to their connections with Heiwa.
The idea that while he was running away after being directly spotted and confronted by several
And
cops,
screaming, "I'll be the mayor!"
and he was like, "I'll be the mayor," even though he didn't even kill the mayor. And the mayor's like gonna be like, "Yes, that's a shame." He's obviously gonna believe his cop granddaughter. Like, what is his long game plan?
You might be onto something there. He's a crazy motherfucker.
Pardon the interruption, but was Ernest not acting sort of strange? It was as if he lost his sanity, or perhaps lost control would be more appropriate.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Either way, I can't help but wonder what happened after the First Division took over the investigation.
It was the curse of Erebonia. It wasn't. I swear to God, that's not the explanation.
This is probably the chief, yeah?
Probably, yeah.
Well, as for Ernest, he's in a state of total shock. Can't even speak properly.
He says someone hypnotized him and gave him that plan. Someone
Oh,
named
no.
George Weissman.
Chief?
You're saying he's so messed up they can't even interrogate him?
Yep. Since they weren't making any progress with him, they decided to go ahead and chuck him in the clink. Last I heard, they thought of calling in a church counselor asking if someone from St. Ursula would examine him. Yeah, that might help. That aside, you four have become quite the celebrities, haven't you?
So why the Yin threat letter to the lady when he wanted to kill the mayor and alert the cops someone was planning to kill someone at the play? I think they might
It's
address
your
it later,
time
but I don't
framing.
remember for sure. I think the idea was, I don't remember if they discussed it later or not, but his plan was he thought that the mayor would be the security priority under normal circumstances at the private performance. But if he sent the threat against Ilya, that the First Division detectives would be focused on making sure she didn't get assassinated during the play, and therefore it would be easier for him to kill the mayor, I think was the idea.
It is, however, a terrible plan considering he is the only one next to the mayor and doesn't really have a beeline out of there other than going, "It was the mysterious assassin who I swear exists."
Normally, well, I guess they probably wouldn't suspect that he has the ability to run super fast. And so, I don't know. It's a bad plan. While I was at the department today, I got to witness the Fox showering the SSS with praises. Boy, you should have heard him. No way.
Yeah, fuck.
Come on, Discord.
I find that hard to picture.
Vice Commish Jackass decided to flatter us. I'm thrilled.
Hey, it wasn't only him. The entire force had something good to say about you guys. Actually, I take that back. The 1st Division didn't really say much, but I'm sure that their opinion of the SSS is a bit higher now. Show some cheer. You earned it. Yeah, we'll try.
I hate you, Discord.
I'm trying to fish in peace.
No, so the problem is there's no way I can, or even like literally the tiniest window, Tio always appears exactly where I don't want her to be.
But how can we be happy at a time like this?
And even then, if I like double click Discord to be like, oh, enlarge the window really quickly, it'll just be like, oh, you want to randomly have Austin's avatar become your new thing? I'm like, no, I obviously would never want that for literally any reason.
Yeah. Try to think about how Mademoiselle is feeling right now. Finally, her stalker's in jail.
Yeah, a little relieved, honestly. I mean, her grandpa didn't die.
My grandpa didn't die, and someone I genuinely, despised is in jail. This is the best outcome, actually. Seriously? Ugh, tomorrow is far too early for you to return to work.
It's nothing more than a bruise and a minor sprain. 5 days of rest has been more than enough. Worry not, for I have recharged my batteries.
Are you reading him as Christopher Lee?
Yes!
Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, it's very Dracula.
Yes.
don't take this so lightly, grandfather. Please think about everything that's happened. You no longer have Ernest, and you could have died. Don't you think you've earned more than 5 days of rest?
You may feel so, but the anniversary festival draws near. Duty calls, so I cannot fall behind. I can't
Talks like a vampire a little bit. The festival draws near.
draws close.
Yeah.
I must away anon.
I do not drink.
I cannot abandon my role as Crossbell's mayor over a minor spat like this.
A minor spat? Grandfather, are you not in pain? Are you not mortified? Ernest was like a son to you, and yet he betrayed you.
Yes,
So
I
why?
raised him well.
What?
Always...
Why
Go ahead.
do you continue? Grandpa, what?
Two there are, a master and an apprentice.
Oh no. Oh no.
The most critically acclaimed performance by
My
Christopher
Christopher Lee.
Count Dooku.
If I told you what happened didn't shock me, I would be lying through my teeth. My very sharp.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
As I'm sure you've heard, Ernest has long been embezzling public funds from under our noses.
Twice the pride, double the fall.
Perhaps his actions caused extreme stress, and being trapped in his own mind caused him to go berserk. I do believe I bear some responsibility for not taking notice in the first place.
It's very ballsy to embezzle the shit out of the mayoral funds as the secretary of the city, and then go, yeah, if the mayor gets assassinated, I'm sure no one will investigate anything related to anything, and no one will look at me. This'll go great. What a genius plan. I, Ernest, will get away with.
Oh, grandfather.
Nevertheless, I am a statesman. I have sworn to serve Crossbell State in the present and future, forever. No matter what happens, it is my duty to uphold the oath and lead this state. That is a self-imposed commitment.
That is the curse of eternal life.
Yeah.
I stake my name on it. Ooh, poor choice of words.
Oh,
I truly apologize, Ellie. Much like 10 years ago, I was unable to stop your father, Ryan. Not only that, but my own daughter, your mother, left you behind. And yet,
Oh, right. Yeah, your daughter, my mom. How people talk.
yes, and yet, as powerless as I often am, I continue to fulfill the role of mayor. Surely you must despise me, right?
ugh, there's no way that could ever be true. You're my hero, grandfather. I mean, I occasionally keep in touch with mother and father. It may be heartbreaking, but I know I can overcome it.
Ellie,
I originally joined the police because I wished to help you in my own way. And I thought this different approach would be a good way for me to help Crossbell too. However, now that Ernest is no longer by your side, I was thinking I should retire from the police and
spare me the nonsense.
grandfather?
If you truly regretted the path you chose, then surely you would have returned home immediately. However, such was not the case, correct? Imagine how insulting it would be to turn your back on the road you have taken. To your colleagues, to your me, to me, to your colleagues, to your me, and above
To your
all,
me,
to
to
your
your
yourself.
me, your mother's father, my daughter's mother's father.
It's.
You need not be concerned about your me. However, after all, I have more than a single secretary, and if necessary, I shall seek Helmer's assistance.
I have plenty of thralls.
Which is why Ernest went mad. He was like, he had been drinking from Mayor McDowell's blood.
However, my plan to retire as mayor seems to have been delayed, though. Well, I suppose I've got another 5 years until I am able to comfortably fake my demise and come back again some 20 years later.
You probably shouldn't be telling me this, Grandpa.
I think you mean 20 years hence.
Nonsense.
The most difficult part of being a mayor was when I had to meet that intelligence officer from Liburl. Simply being near his hair was nearly fatal.
I enjoy all the steps required to connect to that joke.
Therefore, Ellie, you must continue on the path you've chosen. At least until you have become satisfied with all you've accomplished. Your indomitable drive towards that end motivates me more than anything else.
Grandfather.
Not to mention, if you hadn't intervened, I likely wouldn't be sitting here right now, wink. Stand proud, Ellie, of what you do and how you've grown. For you shall continue to shine even brighter and reach new heights.
Heights of power.
Power! Much like Arkanciel's new play. Did you catch it? It was amazing.
Grandpa, you have been bedridden. What is happening? Yes, grandfather. I'm gonna go back and be a police officer. I, Ellie McDowell, will return to my post tomorrow and strive to make Crossbell a better place. And you will continue to be some sort of dark creature of the night, immortal, forever, keeping Crossbell in political stasis. Goodbye, Grandpa.
You know, her
Yes.
dad's name being Ryan McDowell is like that's a hardcore Irish or Scottish name.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan McDowell.
I don't remember who this is. Oh, it's Sao, I guess.
Oh.
Oh. If the nice friends you got there, Davis. If the situation were to progress any further down the rabbit hole, it would have gotten quite messy. That was a close call. We were almost suspected of attempting to assassinate the mayor.
because of your connections within the Republican faction. The leader of the Imperial faction, Speaker Hartman, was likely the one to utter my name to that secretary. It's likely that he learned of it through Ravache's Don, Macaroni.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree. I must say, I wasn't expecting the secretary to go so far as to plan an assassination. Even so, there is no mistaking that his objective was to harm the Republican faction's reputation through us.
A truly problematic city. It's canceled on
Canceled.
Twitter.
All of us waiting.
Putting that aside, do not lump us together. It's particularly irritating.
Oh dear, how cold you are. Well, no matter. Our ties with the members of the Republican faction can be severed at a moment's notice. Goodbye. I teleport out of my chair. And as we previously discussed, Heyue's counter-offensive will launch after the festival. We'll leave the operation on the festival's final day in your hands, Master Yin.
Very well. It's time.
I
I'll be taking my leave.
forgot how fucking feminine her sound is.
Yeah.
Ever the elusive phantom, are we? Time. What exactly is it time for, I wonder? What?
And then she takes off her mask after jumping. And it's actually
Seen by-
Ilya. You
Seen
never
by
expected.
dozens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was Ernest after all. Look at that run cycle.
Oh. He jumps back into the jail cell and takes off the outfit and pretends to be Ernest, still raving.
Duh.
What?
Mañana.
Do you think anyone was surprised when they played? Like, I know it's not supposed to be a huge shock, but do you think anyone ever playing this game was like shocked at that moment?
I don't know. I think people who
I
like
think I would have
really
been if I
don't-
was like 12.
if you don't really like think about anything or like read into things, maybe. Like for me, the clincher is when you fight Yin and all of Yin's attacks have like moon-themed imagery. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Paraceline dance is your S-craft, huh? But until that point, I wasn't like totally sure.
Again, once again, I immediately recognized the weapon, and I was like, "Oh yeah, no, I remember."
To
this.
me, I think the giveaway is the fact that her models have the exact same sleeves. It's her face, her voice, her moves,
Yeah.
her attack. Quite literally the everything about her.
Who was playing Risha?
It's me. I'm sorry. There was something
It's
else
you.
I was thinking to say. Shit, what was
I'm gonna
it?
put
Oh
these
yeah,
chips away.
So honestly, I was more just pleasantly surprised that they just reveal it to the player
Yeah,
now
that's-
instead of waiting another game and a half and then being like, whoa, what a twist!
I kind of was expecting her to jump in and stop Ernest from running away. Frankly,
She was participating in the greatest play ever performed by men.
Yeah.
Well, if I'd been writing it, I would have known that a 4-act play is literally insane. So I would have ended it at Act 3.
What? You looking forward to practice that badly? Jeez, and I call myself a dance freak. Were you always this dedicated?
I'm still nowhere near your level, and I doubt I ever will be.
You say that, but your actions paint a different picture. You were just as excited for the private performance as I was. And come on, Risha, your acting is top-notch.
No one would
You
know
f-
that you're Yin.
You finally become a genuine rival for yours truly.
Really? Well, true or not, I still owe everything to you, Ilya. You showed me the light, opening my eyes to a path straying from the one I inherited, which was definitely not assassination, though I suppose I should be grateful to the SSS this time, too.
Oh?
Don't worry
They
about
almost
it.
have
It's
as many
nothing.
S's in their name as my job title.
To Today's schedule is my job title, dancer. Today's schedule is perfecting the third act, right? I'll do my best to keep up with you.
Oh, you sure you're up for it? Well, who am I to turn down a challenge, especially from you? Alrighty then, until it's time for the public performance, I'll improve this scene 100 times over. Follow me, Risha.
Of course.
Aw.
Wait, Risha was Yin?
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Wait, what? I didn't pick that up.
Justice coin.
Hell yeah.
It's called a bribe.
That's what I always called them.
Send me a justice coin, friend.
I think this is McDowell?
This
Oh, yeah.
day marks Crossbell's 70th anniversary as an autonomous state, and my 70th anniversary as its mayor. These 70 years haven't been without struggle or times of turmoil. Wars have raged, the Orbital Revolution began. While Crossbell has had its hardships in the name of progress, we now stand as the leader of trade in Zemuria. Our economy is thriving. We have the luxury of peace in no short order due to the non-aggression pact signed in Liberl 2 years ago. However, the problems that arise from rapid growth and development require us to adopt new policies and legislation. For the prosperity of both Crossbell and our neighboring countries, we must tackle our ever-present issues as one, moving towards the beautiful future. Having reached an incredible milestone like our 70th anniversary, we have decided to share our joy and commemorate this occasion. Though only 5 days, this year is speculated to be the busiest anniversary festival Crossbell has ever experienced. Arc-en-Ciel is putting on a new production, but do not let that distract you from all the
Even though it is
festivities
the best
and
production.
events planned. Under the name of our great goddess Idios, at this time I hereby declare the beginning of Crossbell State's 70th Anniversary Festival.
Listen up, members of the SS. We need to do something for the Crossbell Festival. I care about this more than anything else we've talked about in the entire game.
What kind of stand do we want to get set up? It's very important that we represent ourselves here at the SSS for the Crossbell Festival.
I'm still not over the last 5 hours of Fire Emblem Critical Hit Randy. I'm still not over the last 5 hours of Cold Steel 1, and I never will be.
Oh, Pom-Pom Party. Wow.
Not actually in this game playable, thank God. But,
It is in 4.
yeah, next game. Next game's got some BP we can only earn by winning Palm Party.
Great. One of my favorite parts in the entire series is when Joshua gives you his Palm Party fucking address, because it happens. It's so fucking immersion breaking.
Yeah, right after you did like the
right after you do his ultimate ending of his arc as a character, and it's all very emotional. You go up and talk to him. He's like, "Oh, by the way, here's my Palm Party address."
I'm curious what further arc Joshua has to wrap
It's more
up
like
in
a
Cold
little
It's more like
It's more like a little celebratory send-off.
Yeah.
The SSS group and the Liberal group each get a optional but extensive side quest right at the end of Cold Steel 4.
Everyone gets together. They all go to Hommel, looking at the grave. Man, I really want to play some Pom Pom Party.
Yep, that's what it is.
Jokes. Whew, that was incredible. I finally understand why people get so fanatical over them.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Ilya was obviously amazing, but I was really impressed by Risha. I can tell Ilya put quite some time into teaching her.
Yeah, I agree. They were already in sync during the private performance, but this was on another level.
Oh, that's right. Your team was responsible for solving that case, right? Last time I spoke with Ilya, she couldn't stop praising the efforts of the SSS. At this rate, she's planning to create a play based on the incident. She even mentioned something about giving you a special role in it, too.
Ooh, you'll be a golden retriever. It'll be fun.
Really? You're just messing with me, aren't you?
Is that what you think? I've known her most of my life, and I assure you she's quite serious. Then again, she always changes her mind at the drop of a hat. I'm sure you'll live, Lloyd.
I sure hope so. My gut's warning me that if Ilya starts to get pushy, there'll be no refusing.
Ray9462 in chat. Imagine Lloyd acting. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Ilya's not the inconsiderate type. Now that I think about it, did I offend your friend Randy somehow? I could have invited him to join us if we had another ticket.
Oh, don't worry about him, Cecile. Arkansas was gracious enough to provide us with special tickets. More importantly, wasn't Randy going to keep your coworkers from St. Ursula Company today?
Indeed he was. Those girls are always busy, so I was hoping they'd take a breather. By the way, Lloyd, the SSS only gets this one day off, right?
Yep, you'd be surprised how busy it gets during the anniversary festival. Getting the opening day off was our reward for solving that last case.
I would say you four earned it. Oh, right, why don't you join me for dinner at my place tonight? Mom and Dad were looking forward to it.
Sure, I appreciate the invite. You know, we still have some time before dinner. Do you want to go look around the festival together?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lloyd. I was planning to meet with someone after the performance.
Huh? You're meeting someone? It couldn't be.
Before your brother died, the mayor bit him.
What's
Yeah.
the matter? I had promised Ilya that I'd go to her place afterwards.
Oh! Jeez, what am I getting all flustered for?
It is weird that she wouldn't. You were literally just talking about Ilya, so it's pretty contrived. You wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, I was gonna hang out with Ilya, the person we were talking about 5 lines of dialogue ago, instead of a certain someone.
A certain someone.
That person
That man.
asked me to dinner.
She was planning on
12 years ago.
She was planning on introducing me to Risha. Why don't you tag along, Lloyd? You two have already met, right?
No, that's okay. I'll pass on that. I don't see any reason for a guy like me to spoil your all-girls party. And I bet it would turn into a let's mess with Lloyd party, given Ilya's personality.
HK51, a certain blue-suited man.
God. I think perhaps the most embarrassed I've ever been for myself in any of these streams was when we were obviously making fun of the Trail's stepsister kink thing, and then Cecile showed up, and I was like, oh, actually? maybe go for it.
Well, if you insist. Anyway, thanks for spending your one day off with me, Lloyd. I'll be home before dinner, so I expect you to be there before I arrive, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Well, that was awkward. Wish I was as outgoing as Guy was.
Who's
Is that
this?
your Lord? I don't know. Oh, it's the Seekers. Casual Fran and Casual
Oh,
Noel.
I see.
Hi, Lloyd.
No.
I don't remember who was doing her before Dawn popped in.
I think Mo was.
I
I
think,
think
it
you're
was-
right, yeah.
It's nice to see you again.
Oh, hey, what's up, you two? Took me a second to recognize you without your uniforms.
Well, we wouldn't be in uniform on our day off, right?
That's a really cute hat.
And then, on the contrary, you haven't dressed down at all, Lloyd.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
only
that's
own
because these are the only clothes I own. That's because we wear our casual clothes while on duty. Are the Seeker sisters out on a date? With each other?
Don't phrase it that way in this country. Of course we are, silly.
I'd much rather be on a date with a boyfriend than.
Wait, hang on, please. Let me screen cap that.
Please.
And just add
Why the
Jay
fuck
really
does this
quick.
exist? Who
Trails.
typed this? Who typed this and put this on in this fucking game knowing it's fucking history? This is
You have to imagine the fans are like, because this is a fan translation and they're making fun
Yeah.
of it.
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not like I even have time to find one.
Noe,
Ew.
all you ever do is complain about how busy you are. So the least you could do is hang out with me today.
Yeah, I know. What are you doing out here, Lloyd? Are you waiting for someone?
Oh, no, I'm not. I was just with a friend, but she had something else that she needed to attend to. I'm done with all my plans now, so I'm actually at a bit of a loss what to do.
I was thinking of standing still in the plaza and filter feeding.
You thinking what I'm thinking, Noe?
Yeah, this poor guy probably got stood up. He was looking pretty down in the dumps when he called out to him.
There's only one thing to do then.
Kill him.
Ladies? I think there might be a misunderstanding.
Hey, Lloyd. Since you're already free, would you like to accompany two lovely ladies?
Huh?
There's actually a live concert down in the Harbor District.
I mean, I'm sure it'll look like complete shit compared to that play, but
Yeah.
What wouldn't?
And we were on our way there just now.
A concert?
Ooh,
That sounds pretty interesting. I know you two don't get to spend much time together. Are you sure I wouldn't be imposing?
Oh, of course. Ugh. Excuse me.
Yeah, was that a gag? Did you just gag?
It was like a burp, and I expected it to be louder, so I was gonna lead into it as a joke, but it just turned into like a weird
Whoa.
moan.
Fran just like spits an egg out of her mouth.
Can I offer you an egg in this trying time, you girlfriendless loser?
Oh, of course we are. It's especially okay if it's you, Lloyd.
Any other guy would have to face my sisterly wrath.
But you're so non-threatening.
Oh, calm down, Fran-oo-oo. Anyway, I just remembered the girl that we had last time did full-on ooh-woo
Yeah.
voice, and so I'm just punctuating everything as an internet cat girl. Anyway, this is a rare opportunity for us, so you're welcome to join the team, y'all.
I can always read Fran as that voice. It's Dawn, and I can do the same voice.
Hold on, you two. Trust me, I appreciate the offer, but isn't this a little...
It's okay, Lloyd. You don't need to worry so much. Nya.
XD.
Nya.
You said it, Noe. Look at you having two beauties on your arms like this. Okay, guys, let's go.
Oh, okay, I want to die.
Everybody walks out of the stream.
Yeah,
Everybody leaves.
they definitely misunderstood something. Oh well, can't do anything about it now.
Oh, that's really funny.
Super cute. Lloyd is absolutely the friend who every woman around him treats him as non-threatening, because I don't think Lloyd knows what kissing is. I think if he saw it, he'd be like, "What is that? What are they doing with their mouths?"
Oh no.
Wow, they're really close. That's weird.
Like sisters or something.
All right, everyone. Hope you savored that free day of yours. You've got a long
Hope it
4 days
wasn't
ahead of you.
ruined by anything. Ooh.
We've got a long 4 days ahead of you. You kids had better last until the closing day of the anniversary festival. Trust me, I intend to throw whatever work I can find at you. Better fasten your seatbelts.
Hey, man.
Understood.
So, we only get 1 day off during the whole festival. Damn, ain't that a bit stingy?
Well, I imagine the entire police force has their hands full. Officers on security and patrol duty couldn't have it easy on that first day.
Ah, shit. Someone, Tiny Electric Gremlin posted a clip and Nightbot ate it. I'm gonna repost it. There is your clip. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but what can you do about it? Be grateful. That day off was your reward for preventing the mayor's assassination, you know. Hey, seems like the department's gonna spare you guys the more menial tasks during the festival, at least.
Does that mean we won't have side quests? No.
No. That doesn't mean we aren't gonna be loaded with support requests. From what I've seen, it seems like there's more tourists in town than usual.
And the first thing I do in town as a tourist is randomly hit up the police station to do my errands for me.
Hope you're all ready, because it's time to go out and build your rep. Work hard, and maybe you'll be as popular as the Bracers. Either way, just keep your nose to the grindstone. You've got a point.
Can't shake the feeling that you're tricking us with this mediocre pep talk. Man, I just wanted to kick back over at Michelin with all my lovely nurse friends.
Michelin, that is home to the theme park you can get to with one of the Harbor District's cruise ships, right? I've heard that Mishy works there as the park's mascot.
Mishy? Oh, isn't he that gray cat? I've heard of him before, but this theme park wasn't a thing a few years ago, was it?
Well, how do you pronounce this?
Michelin.
Michelin?
Yeah.
Has operated as a wellness resort for a long time now. I think it's a theme park on the other hand. I think the theme park, on the other hand, was built around 2 years ago. It's been extremely popular ever since. I bet there's ice cream there.
Oh, yeah, it is. I went there once and it honestly blew me away. Bet that place is swamped with visitors during the anniversary festival. Can't say I envy the folks working there.
Bad news.
Interesting. Very interesting. Ice cream, you say. To shreds, you say.
Beef? Anyway, just focus on your support requests for the next 4 days. Got it? As usual, it's up to you. As usual, it's up to you how much you want to get done. You get a fresh batch each day, so you better get used to it.
They can't know that I am Mishy.
Yeah.
Chapter 3, Crossbell Anniversary Festival.
Okay, guys, let's check what support requests we have for the day. Judging by the amount of tourists in Crossbell, we might even have to work outside the city.
Yes,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Recently, I've heard that tourists are sightseeing at out-of-the-way places like Amorica Village. In addition to the train station and airport, a lot of the tourists seem to be traveling by road, which seems dangerous.
I bet Belgard and Tangrim have their work cut out for them.
The anniversary festival will not be easy for Noel and the others either. The Bracer Guild must be quite preoccupied too.
Right, we can't get outdone by them.
If we push ourselves too hard, I doubt our stamina will last long. Wouldn't it be wise to decide what to do after evaluating the urgency of each request?
That's right.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Why are we talking about this?
Don't you start, Tio.
I never stopped.
So there are many things. Hopefully most of these are long. Okay. And then missing doctors.
We can crack down on some illegal parking.
This one's actually like, it sounds super boring, but it's very short and it's actually kind of fun.
It would honestly be the very first one I would go toward.
Yeah, it's a little mini game. It's fun. Let's see. This is an ongoing thing, and so is this. All right. Yeah, let's go fucking ticket some cars.
Like a hero.
Yeah. Oh, but first, I'm not gonna...
We're gonna be way more popular than the Bracer Guild now!
Did you know ticketing vehicles is a socially regressive taxation policy?
We're police.
He says as he finishes writing his bright pink note and slapping it on a car.
Here you go. That ticket will be $250, but the fun fact is free.
I'm just going to... I'm not going to spend a lot of time re-equipping us. I'm just going to get the better weapons for everyone, since those make the biggest difference. Tragically, I need to sell a little bit of random shit to make the money. This better not be the one I just bought. I just equipped it. It shouldn't be possible to sell it. Okay, phew. Yeah, it wasn't. And then you for Randy. Oh, no, I can sell $900 more things. As in all Trails games, you start out pretty fucking poor in this one, and then by the end, money is no object.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alright.
I kind of appreciate that. I like RPGs where you have almost no money. It makes purchasing shit feel like a bigger
choice.
It makes it feel more important.
Yeah.
I guess a rare exception to that is Bug Fables, because it felt more like I was playing on hard mode and there's no like healing character in that game, so you're constantly using money to buy like healing items. And healing at like mid-world save points costs money.
Ew.
Yeah, no, it's bad. I wish they didn't do that.
So
it wouldn't be that big a deal if I wasn't trying to do shit on the side, like cooking, where you need to like have a little expense money to use.
Okay. We're gonna do the cars.
I can't wait to ruin somebody's day at the festival.
Yeah.
I can't wait to slap tourists with out-of-town rates for parking fees.
Just like a real cop.
Yeah. So we don't need to tow cars. We just gotta look where people are parked and look at their license plates and ticket them.
Wow. Finally, the escapism I've been looking for from real life.
Now let me see if I can remember if it's at every gate or a specific one. Let's check the east entrance to the city first. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright. Just gonna do a quick save in case I fuck this up somehow. Alright, so we've got our approved vehicle list here somewhere. Is that in our inventory? I always go just long enough between sessions to forget which buttons do which. Approved vehicle list. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so we've literally just got, these are the license plates that are okay. If someone has something that's not on here, then they are illegally parked. Red car. VE 4310. Are you here? Yes, you are.
I don't want to blow it out of proportion, but this is probably the most exciting gameplay anyone's ever shown on a stream.
I kind of have to agree, yeah. I know a lot of people are into like streamers for, you know, MMOs, League of Legends, etc. But I feel those games are lacking in the impact of real-world consequences. PS 4521. This is something that everyone can relate to.
I know that at the end of a long week at my 9 to 5, and then also a weekend at my 9 to 5, when I tune in Monday nights and I need some escapism, I want to see just like the absolute worst of civil disobedience.
LA 5828. You know, okay. There aren't that many, but I may consider just opening a guide, which will presumably say put stickers on these cars. Yep. That one's legit. Oh, I suppose. This is what the people signed up for, you know?
This is what we as players signed up for when they told us that we got to be cops in Trails.
Aram, what are you doing? How dare you look up which licenses to mark? There's no guidebook that cops in real life get to look at.
Yeah, they just do them all.
It's called civil forfeiture, my friend. You think these people can afford to contest these fines in a Crossbell court while they're only here on a tourist visit? No way, this is free money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we examine all of them, we ticket the pink car. Let's see, we go to the west exit, and we ticket...
Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics I kind of didn't expect that they would add this early. I assumed that the Cold Steel games added them.
Added car
but
ticketing.
It's neat to it's neat to see that nice car. It's neat to see that even back then, before the end of Cold Steel 2, they were like, we should dabble in an evil protagonist.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, we're skipping this dialogue?
I know, right? It's hard to imagine, but... Okay, examine the license plate on the truck again. Go back to Crossbell. Okay, yeah. There's the little swizzly do in this quest is that there's a duplicate license plate between two cars, so someone's got an illegal license plate. Let's see, which one was it? I think is it this one? No, is it this one? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, now we get maximum BP.
I appear to have detected a swizzly do.
Good detecting, Tio.
Thank you.
I really like getting to play Tio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like playing Lloyd. He's just such a like a dum-dum.
There are times when I'm like, man, I don't know if Austin can like have the same amount of fun with Lloyd as I did with Estelle, because Lloyd's like much more straightforward and kind of bland, especially particularly in this game. I think he gets a little more development next game, but like I'm glad you are enjoying him then. I like him.
I like how dumb and good-natured he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like Lloyd a lot more than I expected. I've said this before to different degrees. I feel like Reen is an S-tier concept done with like a D- tier execution, and Lloyd is just like exactly fine. He's exactly what he is, and it's all right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Estelle is a pretty difficult, like simple but pretty difficult to pull off character, and they did a great job with her.
Yeah. Yeah, Estelle's wonderful. Okay, important item retrieval sounds boring. I'm not gonna do it. That important item's not that important, you know. So we're gonna skip the long ones for now, because those won't go away.
It's my gun that I was going to use to assassinate the mayor.
Shit! And then, yeah, it sounds like Dr. Ginter has disappeared from St. Ursula, so we need to go there and see what's what.
Not him.
Oh, no.
Not Dr. Günther.
Was I playing him, or...?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
He was the
I
guy...
don't remember the guy's name, but I remember his face.
He was the guy who... I don't know why I'm using this as the point to try to get you to remember him. He was the guy who literally, you were like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a second. Then he was like, hello, it's me. This is my one appearance. Bye. I guess we'll voice this because this is actually the story mandatory quest.
Yeah.
Doctor, where could you be?
Good afternoon, Sarah. We saw the report request you submitted.
You know secretaries at jobs always out loud mumbling about the thing that's on their mind.
Yeah.
Oh, the special Ernest all day. Can't wait to assassinate the mayor.
Yeah.
It's like walking around in like a Persona 5 game where the characters have like little ambient bubbles over their head, and it's like it's like, I can't wait to sell those kids. Just like, wait, hang on.
Wait, what did you just say? Huh? Oh, the special support section? Thank Idios you're here. Wait, what's going on again?
You don't remember?
What-
One of St. Ursula's doctors has gone missing, and we were asked to search for him. You know, you were just talking about it as we were walking up to yourself, it seemed like. Kinda weird, TBH.
You know, lady, you seem awfully calm about this whole thing. What gives?
He's the murderer.
Yes, well, I wouldn't call this calm. I think saying I'm fed up would be a bit more accurate.
Fed up? Is that what you should be saying?
Did you clarify the details of your request? There seems to be a misunderstanding over how severe we each consider a immersing pissons case to be.
Speaking of immersing pissons, I gotta find a bathroom pretty fast.
Oh, no.
I should
We didn't take
explain.
Lloyd out for a walk.
The doctor in question is a man named Joachim Günther. Dr. Günther is, well, despite being an expert in his field, he sometimes disappears at the most inconvenient times.
Dr. Günther.
I bet
Wasn't he that doctor with the blue hair and the glasses from before?
You're
And
thinking
by
of Dudley.
missing, you really meant...
The guy's playing the hooky. If we're being blunt, yes. The hospital still has a lot of things left on its plate, and with him gone...
And with the festival...
This is like the kind of luck I would have going to a medical place where it's just like, sorry, we know you had an appointment an hour ago. The doctor's
gone!
So I got my stuff and I left.
So what you're trying to tell us is that you have no idea where the doctor could have gone off to?
Yes, unfortunately, that's exactly right. I'm sorry, everyone. It might have been irresponsible for me to write the request like I did. Gone missing and all that.
What do you think, guys?
I think we could postpone this if we want.
So rude.
Based on the information given, the level of urgency seems quite low.
Since Sarah's the one asking us, I want to follow up on this if we can.
Listen, guys, wingman me, alright?
I suppose there's still a chance he could have gotten mixed up into some trouble.
Set up! I don't know who this is.
Dr. Gunter.
Oh, it's this guy.
Oh, it's Lytton.
Yeah. I think this was Mo?
I don't even remember.
He's
sure,
just a
I'll
guy.
take pants.
Lytton, ain't that the bitch with the puzzles?
Lytton, how many times do I have to tell you? Shouting in the hospital is against the rules.
What is this? An assassination in an opera? You're not allowed to do.
Sorry about that. I didn't actually mean to.
Hey, but isn't our favorite assault victim? How you holding up, man?
What? Oh, hey everyone. I really appreciate everything you did for me. Wait, that's not the problem right now. Sarah, where the heck is Dr. Gunter?
He's got like 3 surgeries scheduled.
About that, I'm sorry, Lytton. He still isn't back.
Oh, you're joking, right? Oh goddess, what am I gonna do about this work? I'm just an intern. There's surgeries that need to. What? There's no time to complain. I could do some of it at the very least. Man, that guy's going through it.
What was up with that?
Oh, Dr. Günther just likes to coerce Lytton into doing his work pretty regularly. This time, I believe he's desperately trying to follow up with the mountain of invoices the doctor has been avoiding.
Typical doctor. Man, as many... For anyone in chat who doesn't, I don't know, follow me on Twitter, as much as I love shitting on cops, the only profession I like to hate more is fucking doctors.
Help us make his job 10 times harder.
Yeah, doubt we can leave this one hanging if that's the case. We gotta do it for poor Lytton.
I agree. My pity for him is becoming too much to bear.
Well, alright then. Sarah, do you have any idea where Dr. Gunter might have gone?
No.
Oh, does this mean you're accepting my request? Well, thank you, everyone. Recently, Dr. Günther has been talking about
God, he is
participating
fishing.
in an anniversary festival fishing tournament.
Fishing tournament. Fishing tournament.
Does that mean that the only way we can make him come back is if we beat him at the fishing tournament?
What? God, no.
Tournament.
Just
Threaten to fire him.
it's not
Arrest him!
It's not impossible that his disappearance had something to do with that. Considering he left work during work hours, he should probably still be wearing his
Jesus
lab coat.
Christ.
I'm sure he'll stick out like a sore thumb.
A fishing tournament? I guess fishing is more than just a hobby to him. If it involves fishing, I'm sure the Fisherman's Guild on East Street will know something. Anyway, we accept your request, Sarah. Once we find him, we'll contact the hospital and bring him back.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.
Me leaving work in the middle of my job shift in full-on cosplay to go fishing by the river.
Oh, sorry. I'll come back to this. I'll be back to this surgery in a little bit. I've got to go
Doctor,
fishing.
this is open heart surgery, and his heart is currently open. Yeah, well, the fish are biting.
Yeah, well, what can I say? The fishing tournament started at 4. He should have got here earlier. Sir, you were at lunch when he arrived. Yeah, well, I was hungry. Excuse us.
Someone had to eat those fish I caught before they went bad, and now somehow we're out of fish.
Looks like nobody's in. I figured we might be able to find a clue about Dr. Gunter if we came here.
These fishing freaks set out to their tournament or whatever it was. If they have,
Yes.
then our would-be clue has already left the building.
Wait a moment, please. I still sense a presence somewhere inside.
Oh crap, I'm late! Well, if it isn't it's me, Copan.
Great timing, Copan! You got a second to answer a quick question?
I sure do, my good buddy Lloyd. Sorry, man. I don't have time to sit here and chit here. I gotta hurry to Fisher. What? Oh, I gotta hurry to the Fisher Cup out on. Something about that's really funny to me. Fisher Cup. Out on Ursula Road Sandbar. Based on the time, it probably just started.
The Fisher Cup?
Is Mo here, by the way? Is Mo dead?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Mo's dead. All right. Fair enough.
She's muted.
That the fishing tournament?
Oh, so you... I keep forgetting what voice I'm doing. Oh, so you guys already knew about it. I should have known. Nothing gets past an angler.
Yeah, that's me.
The Fisher Cup is a tournament held in honor of the Fisherman's Guild president, Mr. Fisher. Fisherman's Guild is actually named after the man, not the profession. Wait, I just said I don't have time to sit around chit-chatting. If I don't hurry my rear out there, all the other man, I'm nailing it. Snag the best spots.
Just one more thing. Among those attending the Fisher Cup, is there a doctor with glasses, blue hair, and a white lab coat?
You talking about Joaquin? I'm pretty sure he was coming today, yeah?
Bingo.
Talking about Chim? Yeah.
Oh, you guys all participating in the tournament? In that case, take this!
Punch
No.
them. Yeah. Gotta eliminate the competition.
What? Well, why are you giving me this?
I'm giving it to you as a memento for competing in the Fisher Cup. It's a participation prize, so to speak.
No! I don't ever recall committing to this tournament, so is this really okay?
Yes, it is. Wait, damn it, I forgot I was running late. Sorry, guys. Got a jet. You better get moving if you want to make
With
it.
each new turn of phrase, my dialect evolves.
I can't figure out what they're going for.
For someone in a hurry, he really went out of his way.
Yeah. Anyway, we know Dr. Gunter should be headed to the sandbar on Ursula Road.
We must hurry and reel him in.
Caught his enthusiasm, huh, Tio-Tot?
Caught, I get it. Silence.
I get it.
Die.
I am the only one allowed to make fishing puns.
Let me just make sure.
Oh, wait, now I get it.
Oh! I think Ursula Road is the place in Cold Steel 3 where you can there's like a secret hidden fishing spot and you can catch like something there that just gives you like it's like a, what do you call the speed up black crystal quartzes in this game? I'm totally blanking
action?
on them. Yeah, you can just get like an action.
Oh yeah, you
3
get the
from
action
that.
3s super early and
Really
break the
early.
game. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they nerfed the shit out of that in Cold Steel 4. Sadly. As soon as they let you into Crossbell, I went back to that spot. I was like, Daddy needs his action 3s, but they weren't there. Let's see. Hang on. I just wanted to
check our approved vehicle list to remember
Let me
what
check our
fun
approved
quests
fish
feel like.
list. Sorry, I'm checking the guide just to make sure we have what we need to beat Dr. Günther in fishing. It's very
Otherwise, they'll
important.
kill us.
It's very important.
Almost as important as the license plate quest.
Almost. Where do I catch you, Ursula?
Non-ironically, like all jokes aside, I do kind of appreciate the license plate quest, both for being an actual, like, boring piece of cop work and, like, you know, not the typical 5 revolving bracer guild
that you always get. Okay, yeah. We don't need to bring anything extra, I don't think. I'll save just in case.
Bracer quests, like find the rock so I can eat it.
Yeah. It is kind of absurd that find the rock so I can eat it has been a quest more than once.
Yeah.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time I had to find someone a rock and he ate it, I've had 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
More than once, yeah.
Okay, I think it's on this screen. Yeah, here we go.
It's like the most generic JRPG music.
Oh, would you look at this?
Haha, they look like they're enjoying themselves. I'm impressed they can be so carefree with all these monsters on the highway.
There are far fewer monsters than normal today. Were they scared away by the horde of fishermen?
I kind of doubt that. But either way, we've found our fishing tournament. All that's left to do is find Dr. Günther.
I wonder where he could be.
All that's left is to hold all these fishermen's faces to the water until the bubbles stop. Let's get him!
Oh, fishing is truly delightful. I guess what they say is true. The heart really is soothed with the cast of your line. It always helps me talking to...
I was going to make a joke, but actually do this while I fish.
It always helps me feel refreshed after a long day at the hospital and my 10-minute shifts.
Blue hair, white lab coat. I think we've got our man. Hands in the air! Excuse me, are you Dr.
It's Joachim.
Yes, that's
So Joachim would be
It's
if it were
Joachim.
Hispanic, but it's Joachim.
Joachim Günther?
Yes, that's me. I apologize, but I'm in the middle of something important. Did you need some... Aha! I assume I am fishing. Finally a bite.
He's not even listening.
I am. I'm hooked on your every word, get it? Ho ho.
Lame pun.
Excuse me, sir. Sarah, one of the hospital receptionists, sent us a request to track you down, Doctor. Your repeat absences are causing problems for Litton and the rest of the staff. Litton? He's an intern, hardly human.
I'm a doctor, so I don't see us humans as humans.
Yeah. You are all just little biological machines that I love to figure out.
I went to school for 2 to 4 more years on the average person, so none of you count anymore. I've got you now.
The last doctor's office I was at, he had clearly forced everyone to call him sir, and it was wildly uncomfortable to listen to.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. A viper head. And a pretty big one at that.
Did you say a wiper head?
Yeah. I can tell my daily trips from the hospital are finally starting to pay off. They finally sent someone to fire me.
Also, I like a chat. You know me as Dr. Günther, but I'm actually Ouroboros Enforcer number 153, the surgical sturgeon.
That's very funny. In fairness, this is almost the same design and vase that fucking Black Aldrich appears.
Oh yeah,
so-
I guess that's fair, yeah. Dude's in his own little world. Sorry.
And he also walks up and is like, "Hello, I've got the sexiest voice
Yeah,
ever."
no, they do a really bad job of trying to make him not look.
They were like, "Oh, we got another villain. Let's cast DC Douglas." We already did that. Can anyone out Douglas DC Douglas?
Sorry, bud, but I don't think he heard a single thing you said. I think you'll have to explain yourself again, Lloyd.
But I was already yelling.
No, there's no need to raise your voice any further. The hospital staff is awaiting my return, yeah? In case you forgot, it's nice to meet you all. I'm Dr. We've already met.
We've already met.
I'm Joachim Gunther. I'm just a simple associate professor over at St. Ursula
Professor
Hospital.
light laser sights on the head immediately.
What's wrong? Professors are always nice in this universe. I can't help but feel that we met before. Deja vu, perhaps? That's difficult to do in this accent. I suppose there's really no point in trying to remember then. Back to fishing.
No, I wouldn't call this deja vu. We should have started with an introduction. Oh well, better late than never, right? I'm Lloyd Bannings, member of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. Now, Dr. Günther, would you...
It's fine, Lloyd. I understand the dilemma.
So, does that mean you'll return to the hospital?
Oh, my, no. That's a good question. However, I've been looking forward to the Fisher Cup for the last 2 months, much like I'm sure many of the patients have been looking forward to the
their
life-saving surgery. It's kind of a big deal for us anglers. Not that you know anything about that. I learned how to tie sutures by putting hooks through things. And since I won't have any free time during the festival, I figured I'd treat myself with this little fishing trip. I hate this man.
Do you have no
I
sense
knew
of
it. He was fishing.
Do you have no sense of responsibility as a physician?
A physician, you say? Well, of course I do. My wrist is awfully sore from all of the apology letters I had to write every time I snuck out of the hospital last month. It's a good thing my old chum Leighton was there to help me write half of them.
We're getting a little off topic now. What do we have to do to convince you to return to the hospital?
You'll have to beat me in Pom Poko, or whatever it was called.
Pom Poko!
Let me see.
I see your tanuki scrote is as big as mine.
I'm glad that you found that funny, Aaron, because if someone else had said that, I would have thought it was hysterical.
Well, since we're already at the Fisher Cup, why don't we settle this over a battle of the baits? Or we're police officers and we'll just track you back to your job.
You mean fishing?
Exactly. If you manage to reel in something larger than the viper head I just caught, I'll gracefully accept defeat and return. That's big of you. Simple, right?
So it all comes down to a fishing match, huh? Think you're up for it, Lloyd?
No. Fine. I accept your challenge. Any rules I should know of?
Spoken like a true angler. I'll show my viper head to Selden in a little bit. Once you've caught a fish of your own, have him inspect that one as well. As long as you catch a larger fish than my viper head, you will be declared the winner. Keep in mind that there are no do-overs. Once you've shown your fish to Selden, that's it. Oh, and no leaving the sandbar. This is a sandbar? With that texture? Come with all your gear in hand, because leaving the sandbar to resupply is forbidden. So, how does the rule sound?
No complaints from me. I hope I have enough bait on me. Maybe I should ask one of the other fishermen if I don't, though.
I think it's time we start our bait off. I am what they call a master baiter.
Yeah, I was ready for that one.
Hey, hoo, hoo, ha, ha. Let's have some fun.
Can you defeat the main antagonist of the fishing arc?
Let's see. I just want to check if one of these guys gives out some bait. May as well snag that. I think I might have the stuff that I need already. Anyway.
I'm Lloyd. Wait, that guy's name was Master Fisherman Lloyd?
Yeah, I think that's the Lloyd who shows up in Trails from the Trails in the Sky.
Oh, he's the other Lloyd.
Yeah. Hang on, this I want to read.
Just remember to have a good time, okay? Never forget that your desire to fish comes from the heart, not out of obligation.
Does it? Is that accurate?
Does it?
Does it?
You have left the sandbar and immediately forfeited.
Oh, fail the quest. You walked 2 feet too far
As
to the
such,
left.
you must now perform all my surgeries and duties at the hospital.
Okay.
Or you may make Leighton do it.
Ma,
Okay.
my
there we go.
grandfather was the original doctor at Umbrella Inn.
So let's see. The trick with this one is we need to catch a fish here and then use that fish as bait to catch a really big fish. So we catch a feather tackle with red flies. Gets us what we want here.
Lloyd, I can't believe you agreed to do a fishing competition. Just tell him to go back to work.
I don't like confrontations.
Yeah, no, I just want to like.
You're a police
feels-
officer. You're gonna need to get over that.
I just don't like it when people don't like me.
I have bad news.
Okay, and then we use.
What is
the
it?
Novice rod with Kasagin. Okay. Here we go. Hope I don't fuck this
Wow,
up.
how obvious.
I know, right?
I'm sure everyone got this DP or whatever.
Ooh.
Oh, he gives us an accessory too. What do you do? Steel wrist? Oh, alright. Nah, whatever, that's fine. Oh yeah, let's look at our justice coin. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take another anti-death blow item immediately after the boss fight, in which it would have been very useful.
Perhaps those boss fights would have been easier if you had
The
been
doctor.
slacking off and fishing.
Shit, who's the guy?
I think it's
Okay,
this guy,
there we go,
yeah.
Yes.
Do you really think you can beat me with your stupid fish?
I'll have that stand in for this line.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but I don't plan on losing to you.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the results. If you'll do the honors, Selden, judge away, my friend.
Let's see. In Dr. Ginter's corner, we've got an impressive viper head. Out of all the fish Lloyd caught, the largest among them was a catfish. After judging, the winner is...
Gulp.
Lloyd Paddings!
What?
Whoa!
Come again? Are you sure that it's a measuring contest?
Are you sure there wasn't an error in your judgment?
Them's the breaks, bud. Lloyd's fish is absolutely massive. Trust me, my eyes never lie.
You're kidding. Now I have to do my job. No.
You did
You
it,
did it.
Lloyd.
Hell yeah.
Good job. Congratulations.
You never fail to deliver. We shouldn't encourage this.
I won?
Oh, fate is cruel. I assume that's what the family members of the now dead surgery patients are saying. Well, a win's a win. Here's a little present to celebrate your victory.
It's a scalpel, the one I was
Oh.
using to perform surgeries.
A celestial balm is pretty good. I bet that would have been useful for the patient.
Thank you, Dr. Gunter. I appreciate it.
I had that in my pocket and I don't remember why. You can take it. Now it's time for me to hold up my end of the bargain. Off to the hospital I go.
Really? I was expecting you to throw more of a fuss.
Well, I didn't say I would stay at the hospital after I got there. Excuse me, miss. I'm not some rowdy child. Anyway, our little match was a great opportunity to get some quality fishing in. I'm more than satisfied for the time being.
Huh?
He's a crafty one, ain't he? He was totally using us to
Yes.
buy more fishing time, I bet.
Yo, man.
Oh wow, what a huge shock right there. Utterly despicable.
I love Tio. I haven't the faintest idea of what you mean. I'm a Trails antagonist, Professor, but I have very minor goals, and they're mostly about
My goal is
ditching-
to rule the fishing world!
My goal is to not do my job!
My goal is to play hooky in more ways than one. It was a pleasure, Sheldon. I'll see you around.
Sure, pal. Looking forward to seeing you at the next competition.
Likewise, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, special support section, I have a hospital to attend to. I'll be waiting at the bus stop if there's anything else you need from me. Perhaps help fishing? Another 5 hours of fishing with your friend Gunther?
That dude had us completely wrapped around his finger.
He's cunning, all right.
I do not trust him in the slightest. I have learned not to trust professors. He might swim away the moment we take our eyes off of him.
Swim away!
Yeah, we should take the same bus just to make sure he actually goes back to the hospital.
That's a good idea.
Everyone just sits there in the back, like looking at him, staring daggers at him.
Where in the world were you, Doctor? Due to your absence, staff and patients have been very inconvenienced or killed.
Well, if you must know, I was competing in an intense event known as the Fisher Cup. The Fisherman's Guild ran it, and being a member of it myself, I couldn't exactly skip it, could I?
Doctor,
Just don't schedule work this day, you absolute cunt. I
Doctor,
hate
this
it.
is serious. You do realize that Lytton is filling in for you as we speak, don't you?
You mean filling in the chest cavity? Oh, it is? I really am blessed to have such a capable pupil. I think it would be rude of me to rain on his parade. Now it is turning
Now
time.
he's French.
Yeah, it would be rude of me to rain on his parade, considering how hard he's working. So why not let things continue as they are? Yes, I think that's for the best. It will be very educational for him. Very educational indeed.
Get back to work right this instant.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this guy always like this?
If he's qualified to teach as well, he must be quite gifted in his field.
Yes, me. He's working smarter, not harder.
It figures that you'd sympathize with his work ethic.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but I'll have to excuse myself here. I noticed you followed me back to the hospital. Did you not trust Dr. Gunther? I can't imagine why.
Did you think Dr. Gunther was going to be naughty?
Next time we meet, let's go fishing again, alright? I won't take no as an answer. You know, it's kind of adjacent, but something about this guy is reminding me of Damon Gant with his constant swimming requests.
The doctor's organ sure is a sight to behold.
Ignore that. I don't know what he's talking about. So, do you need anything else from us?
No, that should be everything. Thanks for the help. You four are lifesavers. You brought it
Literally.
back in record time, too. We'll be calling you if something like this happens again.
Wow, thanks.
I have a good feeling you'll do it.
Of course. You can count on us, Sarah.
Looks like
Wow.
I'm the one who needs a doctor. Just falls over.
She just has a stroke.
Twitching.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna turn up my AC. It's getting hot.
Getting hot.
How does it feel having AC now, Aaron? Oh, right, he just walked away.
Yeah, he'll tell you when he gets back.
Oh, it was actually already set to 70, but it was like, I see it's 78. Close enough.
I I guess that answers my question. But I was saying, oh, how does it feel to actually have an air conditioner now, Aaron?
It feels pretty good, I have to say. Wow, Aram, that was a Civ read. Shit, I wish I'd been watching chat. I don't know what line that was in reference to.
The wow wow.
Oh, I see.
It looks like
Gunter, how'd you get on this bus?
Oh,
God.
you found me!
Oh, you caught me!
Yeah, you're wearing a little paper mask of me.
No,
intersection.
perhaps it is you who is wearing a little paper mask of me. Ban Lloydings. Hang on, Lloyd's Bannings.
Bunt Ludnings. I'm just here to get the next book.
Oh,
One of these
God,
motherfuckers.
what a bunch of fuckers. That is evil.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to go straight back to where you just left and don't have any reason to go back to, and like you have to go there before you even fucking go back into the city or it's gone?
I can't get over the codec sound.
The call?
Oh boy, more trouble? Hi.
Lloyd speaking.
Heya! Working hard as always, Lloyd. I'm not gonna do the ooh.
Fran, how's it going? I've been meaning to thank you for inviting me out yesterday.
No big deal. You know, Noe really had a wonderful time with you. And I did too, of course.
Glad to hear I was good company. So, what's up? Someone submit a request or something?
You're fired. Yes, something's come up. I'm sure you're familiar with the two gangs downtown.
Very familiar.
Well, there's been reports that they're currently fighting over in the Harbor District.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What are they thinking, pulling a stunt like this with all these tourists around?
We thought the same thing, actually. Quite a few people called the police, but it seems all our patrols are preoccupied at the moment.
Over the gang wars?
Since you've dealt with them before, could we leave this to the special support section?
Are there actually any other police officers?
That's why you're the special support section.
I'm going through a tunnel under my desk. Bye!
Of course, you said the Harbor District, didn't you? We'll head there right away.
I hung up.
Did something happen over in the Harbor District?
Yeah, the two favorite gangs are having a spat, apparently. Vald and Wazy must have thought it was a great idea to settle it in the middle of a crowded street.
Did you know Vald is my son and the only other person with German name?
Go find Where's Waldo?
Those imbeciles again.
Jeez, did the enthusiasm of the festival go to their heads or something?
I'm smiling. I love gang warfare.
Even so, they're putting innocent people in danger with a stunt like this. We should go there ASAP.
Understood.
Sounds to me like those troublemakers need a good old-fashioned spanking.
I'm surprised none of them brought up the fact that Lloyd went and hung out with Fran and Girl.
Well, they probably didn't hear that.
Yeah, they couldn't hear her end.
Just gonna check, is there anything, like, missable or some shit?
On the way.
On the way. Beep, boop. On
Beep,
the way.
boop, boop. You
no.
have missed 45 quests!
Alright. Nope, we can go straight there.
Go to the bad detective jail.
You know, it's kind of wild to think that I've made probably the only, like, animated parody of this franchise in the entire internet.
That's... Give me everything you got, you blue bastard!
What was the joke with the testaments? I don't remember.
I don't.
I don't think they had a consistent voice joke.
I just remember that Vald and Wazy are always on the cusp of immediately making out.
There was some like, oh yeah, we'll go with the testaments. Like every time they said something like,
oh
yeah.
All right.
I don't need you to tell me that. Let's do this. Oh fuck! Ouch. Okay.
Aren't those the link? No, go ahead.
Yeah.
My internet is being so weird. I'm sorry.
I am not sure, but I do not sense any danger coming from them.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're regular old throwdowns to me.
We should still ask him what's going on. Fortunately for us, Vazy and Wald are here, so I don't think things will get out of hand.
Hey, what the heck do you guys think you're doing?
In front of my ice cream?
Hey!
Oh, hi.
Yes.
Huh?
Oh?
We got a call about some hooligans causing problems, so we came here as fast as we could. Aren't you
Oh, I
those-
forgot. I actually weirdly really dislike Estelle's
Yeah,
portrait in this
I
art
dislike
style.
Estelle specifically.
Aren't you those Testaments and Saber Viper dudes from the downtown district? You better cut it out right now.
The hell's up with this chick?
Pardon us, we're with the Bracer Guild. We received a message claiming that a fight had broken out, so we're here to intervene.
The guild?
You're Joshua and Estelle Bright. I've seen your faces in magazines.
Yeah,
What
the
magazines?
pleasure's all mine. You two are the leaders of these goons, right?
Essentially. I'm Wazy, leader of the Testaments, and this here is Vald, leader of the Saber Vipers.
And we're in love.
That matches the contents of the report. It doesn't look like you're fighting, so what exactly are you guys up to?
Don't mind us, we're just having some fun. Seeing as how it's the anniversary festival, we thought we'd try something a little different from the usual routine. Anyway, we're partaking in a series of one-on-one battles to determine an overall victor.
Series of battles? What are you guys talking about?
What, like a boring piece of tournament padding?
Both teams will nominate 5 members to engage in one-on-one battles.
Why does he sound like that?
The last pairing to compete will be Wazy and Valve. We have determined the losing side will have to cover the victor's meal expenses for the remainder of the festival.
Oh,
Jesus.
well, that makes perfect sense. You guys are just having a friendly exhibition match. That sounds fun. So, I guess I could let it slide. As if! I don't care if it's a friendly match. That doesn't make it okay to do it out here. Move your butts somewhere else. You're annoying everybody else trying to enjoy the festival.
Fat chance. You know, I don't give a damn if you're bracers or whatever, but you guys keep acting like you're hot shit. Don't get so damn cocky.
Now you listen here, bub. You're the idiot who's too cocky. All I did was try to knock some common sense into that thick skull of yours.
You bitch.
They're gonna fight.
Sounds like you're asking to get your ass kicked. I don't mind taking you and your little black-haired friend on if that's what you
Wazy
want.
just watching this with a cat grin. Like,
Yeah.
Well, how should we handle this, Joshua?
I can probably just S-craft one time.
Everybody's
You meant, like, discretion.
Everybody's watching us now. Don't make any rash decisions. It reflects poorly on the guild.
Yeah. Yeah! Sorry.
Yeah! Like zoinks, Joshua!
Stop! Yeah, I figured as much.
What the hell are you guys whispering about over there? Aren't you ready to piss yourselves facing Walled Whales, the Demon Smasher?
So lame.
Settle down, Vald. If that girl knows her martial arts, she might even be able to take you down.
What'd you say?
Oh, you could tell.
It was just a hunch. Let's not ignore your friend over there either. He's actually far stronger than you, isn't he?
I'm Estelle. Everyone's far stronger than me, except Josette.
Oh.
I've still got a lot of training ahead of me, though.
That was pretty rude of you to say. Sure, Joshua is stronger than me, but it still pisses me off to hear you say it straight to my face.
Now, you know that being Bracer comes down to more than just brute strength.
You're telling me this girlie could beat me in a fight?
Maybe.
You think you're so tough? Prove it. Estelle,
It's okay. This'll be a piece of cake.
That's pretty satisfying, honestly.
what?
Oh, you got Suzato smashed. Don't say I didn't warn you.
She's in the wall!
That was amazing.
Grace, this strong!
Where are the testaments?
Yeah, with the testaments.
Hey there, buddy. You all right?
You broke my spine.
I shattered my tailbone.
Bad. I wasn't taking you seriously. Don't you think you're taking me a little too lightly, though?
Clearly not.
Whoa there.
Get back, Estelle!
Settle down, you guys. Aren't you getting a little too carried away?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's probably meaningless to apologize at this point, though.
I got you all pissed off, didn't I?
Well, you
I get
did
it.
swing a nail bat at my girlfriend.
I get it. You're a strong guy. I love beating the piss out of guys like you more than anything else. Come on, pull out that weapon of yours, punk.
Hey, cool your jets, Joshua. I'm totally fine. You don't need to get all serious.
Hold it right there!
We're the protagonists of this game. You had yours.
Well, if it isn't the SSS.
Oh, it's you guys. What are you doing here?
I've heard about the situation already. Please, I urge both of you to calm down.
Ha! As if I could. These bracers are pretty damn good. I'd heard rumors, but who would have thought they'd get me all riled up like this?
Ooh. Oh, really?
This is precisely what I'm telling you to
you
calm
guys-
down, Walt.
You need to move out of here, Wald. Your boner is very visible and it's disturbing the other festival goers. This is a public space.
First of all, you're in a public space. You can't talk that hornily out here.
I mean, don't stop
You
them.
can't
I
go
mean,
swinging that big
stop.
dick around out here.
If you're set on conducting your matches, couldn't you at least do everybody a favor and relocate to somewhere more quiet? Like, I don't know, the big base that you have that's got like a big arena set up in the middle of it?
No deal. Isn't it a bit cruel to cut us off right as things were starting to get exciting?
Wheezy!
Wald's totally lost his cool, and those bracers are just trying to do their job. Shouldn't they stick to their guns and just fight each other?
Listen, I think they might kill Vald. Let this play out.
Damn
Damn
straight.
straight they'll kill me. It's a little embarrassing, but I'm actually kind of peeved too. We both feel the same way, then why don't we settle it? Right here, right now.
Bring it on, girly.
Enough already! Joshua, are you gonna continue standing there in silence, or are you gonna help me out?
Sorry, Lloyd. I can't let this one slide so easily either.
Really?
I guess I'll be Wald's backup then. You may be strong, but I'm willing to bet you'd run into trouble trying to take those two on your own.
Whatever. Suit yourself.
Why is everybody in this city so friggin' stubborn?
This is spiraling out of control very quickly.
Oh,
It's
now
okay, though.
now Wazy's in there too. He's gonna be backing Wald up, you said?
For some reason, Ellie's talking like I am when I'm thinking about ice cream, but I'm not sure what the trigger is just yet. There's no doubt their dispute will cause a large disturbance for the citizens.
I don't know what the trigger is. I am 14. You know, if you're itching for a fight that badly, why not settle it some other way?
How about a nice game of Pom Poko?
Huh?
It'd be pretty crappy to harbor a grudge during the festival, no? Why not try settling this in a more friendly fashion?
A friendly fashion? How?
Everybody dress up like girls.
That's fine.
Joshua looks at the camera.
Starts to sweat.
I'm not sure I follow you, Randy. Boy, do I have an idea for you.
Ellie was showing me these things she wrote. A lot of real interesting ideas.
I see. A game of marbles.
I love this BGM.
Yeah.
A chase battle utilizing downtown's rugged terrain, huh? Sounds like a grand old time, doesn't it?
Isn't this great?
Like a
A
race?
chase battle where anything goes. Speed, power, technique, and strategy. We'll need to consider all of them for this battle.
Hey, this sounds super interesting.
Not as interesting as Ark and Seal's latest performance.
Let's be clear.
Don't toot your horn so easily, Randy.
Yeah, leave. Huh?
Huh?
While I'm glad this isn't necessarily a fight, won't we still end up bothering all the locals in the area? Maybe we should all take our tops off. Or you should all do that if you're going to fight like this in front of the locals.
Ernest plows out of a jail cell.
He comes out of that great wall to standing on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a way in and out of the jail via the sewers.
Sewer, yeah.
I do not necessarily agree. I would imagine the locals are excited for an event of this nature.
Well, they might be if we'd, like, set it up and got zoning permits, but I don't think we did. Isn't this fantastic? It's like we're our very own festival attraction. And besides, aren't you guys planning to participate?
Don't have much of a choice now, do we? We're already this deep in, so I don't think we can back down now.
Deep in.
Deep in.
Sheesh, you need to relax, my friend.
How about a back rub?
Wasn't this your idea, Randy? Okay, fine, but you better not use this as a chance to deviate from the rules of a normal match. Once this is all over, there won't be any more disputes and no more grudges will be held.
That's how gangs work.
Yeah, I don't think Joshua or I are gonna complain about that.
Fine by me too. Can't pass an opportunity to show the police and the bracers that they ain't jack. I'll show you who's really jacking around here.
Yeah?
Ha! Bring it on, Buster. I'll fight you to the bitter end, fair and square. But I may have been just a touch too rude earlier, so sorry about that.
Huh?
She's at it again.
This gal never ceases to amaze me. Almost as much as that play, right?
Oh yeah, it was
Play
really
was
good.
so full of surprises. Really incredible. Come on, if you apologize now, then the race will have lost all meaning, right?
I mean, now that it's a friendly match, I thought it'd be good to get out of the way. I hope we all push ourselves as hard as we can and have a heck of a good time.
Never change, do you?
You're definitely one strange chick. What do I care though? Explain the rules, Red.
You calling Red? Anyway, as I was saying earlier, the premise of this race is to chase each other down. Ways involved are Team Downtown. Estelle and Joshua, Team Bracer. And Lloyd and I are Team SSS. Out of these three
Otherwise
teams...
known as Team
Out of these three teams, the one that completes 3 laps around downtown the fastest will be crowned champ. It ain't that simple though. There are 3 checkpoints that'll hold up each team with every passing lap. The checkpoints are gonna get placed in each alleyway around the district. Tech's made to light up when you give them a good smack.
Where do we get these
He's
things?
in my pocket.
Yeah. You gotta light up all 3 checkpoints for it to count as a valid lap. Don't expect to make a quick getaway in a terrain like this. And feel free to mess with the other teams however you like during the race. Basically, you'll probably want to interfere with the other teams a little bit to gain ground if you aren't in the lead. How you avoid said interference will be left to your team's discretion. Got all that?
Those are some pretty thorough rules. Are they? Hey, just curious, are traps allowed?
That they are, my friend. Not only
Randy, are we doing good police work right now? You need to ask yourself.
Not only can you fight each other head on, but also use the terrain to impede your opponents.
Gotcha.
What's up, Joshua?
What's up? Am I allowed to kill people?
No, it's just, I get the gist of the rules, but how do we determine the starting order?
A We'll settle it by the flip of a coin. Lloyd, Bald, Estelle, each of you get out a 1 Mira coin.
Why the
Okay.
fuck do 1 Mira coins exist?
Yeah.
I mean, why do pennies exist? Got it.
I mean, 10 Mira would be like a penny. 1 Mira is nothing.
Now, flip the coin onto the back of your hand. Whoever flips a unique side gets to go first.
Hey, that's
What?
a smart idea.
Well,
Oh, okay.
here goes nothing.
Heads.
Also heads.
Tails. Heh, looks like we're up first.
Crap.
Ah, darn it! Congrats. Wazy, do me a solid, flip another coin, okay? Lloyd?
Oh, sure, sorry.
Lloyd? Estelle? Heads or tails?
Don't worry about it. You pick first, Estelle.
Thanks. I'll take you up on that offer. Okay, heads.
Sounds like I'm tails then.
Sounds like I'm Tails of Zero.
Tails, team starts second.
Not again. Sorry, Joshua.
I don't love you anymore.
It's not a big deal. Stab.
Fucking kisses her with poison lipstick again.
Oh yeah.
Starting order doesn't matter too much with rules like these.
After that scene, Jay and I had like one of the funniest running jokes of our lives. It was just like, did you deliver that entire monologue with that poison just waiting in your mouth? It just starts to melt a little bit of stuff. It's like balls.
Well then, now that we've gotten that out of the way, is everyone ready to begin?
Yep, sure seems that way. Each team should get together and have a little strategy meeting before we begin. Won't be much time for chatting once the race starts, you know? Ha, that's a pretty good point.
Let's get to it then, Wald. Shall we have ourselves a lovely pregame meeting?
You never fail to give me the creeps.
I've lost the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps. I'm sure you already noticed it, Lloyd, but we're easily the most disadvantaged in this race.
Well, who
Yeah.
cares? You guys don't need to win.
Yeah, you're probably right. Wazy and Wald know the downtown district like the back of their hands. On the other hand, I feel like Estelle and Joshua are more formidable than they let on.
Pretty much, we'll play a shot in the dark, but depending on our luck and teamwork, we might pull this off. I'll cover the rear. The rear. So I'll leave the vanguard in your hands, huh?
Vanguard.
Yeah, no complaints here, but aren't you way faster than I am?
For working in pairs, it's easier to coordinate if the faster one's given support from the back.
Support from the back.
Support from the back. It's like a reverse bra, and and your tonfas are gonna be handier than my halberd when it comes to warding off attacks. That quick brain of yours is better for making snap decisions, like whether to counterattack or dodge.
Well, it's now or never. Let's give it a shot, Randy.
Good plan.
Our opponents are no walk in the park, but if we stick to the plan, we'll come out victorious.
You have no chance.
Ah, that's the spirit. Oh yeah, that reminds me. It's kind of a rare opportunity, so how about we try out a combo craft during the race?
Sure. You think it'll be a good idea without practicing first, though?
Well, I reckon we understand each other's movements pretty well by now. Let's get it done, Lloyd. No rehearsal needed. Combo crafts in this game are actually
wow.
at least a little bit worth using, unlike in Sky Second Chapter.
100 CP each.
Yep.
Fuck.
All right then, now allow me to fire the starting signal.
And I'm just gonna...
Shoots Walt.
Die!
Problem solved. Okay.
On my first
Team
On
down,
your start, Team Downtown will start. I'll fire a second shot 5 seconds later, and then Team SSS will start. And then 5 seconds after that, Team Bracer will be the last to go. Got it?
I will handle the countdown.
We will make sure to keep any spectators out of your way.
And with that, the stage is finally set.
Grace, probably.
But wait, the star has yet to arrive. Grace, handsome guy.
Grace? Isn't she with the Crossbell Times?
Oh boy.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Some birdies told me about an exciting event that's about to go down here. I couldn't help but sink my teeth into this scoop.
Sink your teeth into?
She fucking bites her cameraman.
My arm.
My arm.
It just, like, conforms to her teeth.
Where are you biting?
The hell you scheming, lady?
The answer, my dear delinquent, is this. Oh my god, is she gonna be the announcer? Yes.
I love it. Yes, yes.
An electrifying chase battle coming live from downtown. I even brought my cameraman along, so let's show some energy out there.
Great. I'm like immediately way more invested in this.
I get the impression that she is trying to turn this spectacle into a publicity stunt.
That's fine, isn't it? This is way more interesting than a brawl, I'd say. Sheesh, this gal. At least you're raring to go. Well, about time we get this show on the road.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. Are you prepared, Bald?
Yeah, I'm ready anytime.
Ooh, here we go.
All right, then. I will begin the countdown. 462. 3, 2, 1, 0! The hot-throbbing race to... Okay, the first team, consisting of Vasey and Vald, is out to a sensational start. Incredible! They've already tagged the first checkpoint and are fast approaching the second. Look here, Lloyd and Randy have charged up the starting line. Randy's time in the CGF must have made him nimble, and Lloyd's no slowpoke either. They're now passing the first checkpoint. The final team, made up of Estelle and Joshua Bright, has exploded from the start. These two are a bona fide tag team, true top-class racers. They're now completing the first checkpoint. We're hot on the trails of something I didn't get to read. Oh, what's this? A bold move by Vald Vales. How will Team SSS react?
It's your call.
Donkey.
Breakthrough.
Well done. Bye.
Lloyd and Randy managed to evade Team Downtown's assault. Marvelous! They fended off Vase to the second thing.
Let's counterattack!
Cambo Craft.
Hilda.
Oh my god, police officers have just murdered 2 people.
Wow.
You got us good.
Sorry about that!
See you up ahead, or not.
Estelle just clocks.
Second lap, here we go. Lloyd and Randy have taken a decisive lead, and they've passed the first checkpoint. Hold on, folks. What's this? Estelle and Joshua are approaching Team SSS at an incredible speed.
Damn it, they managed to catch up.
Let's throw a barrel
Hey,
at it!
Lloyd.
What?
Quick, Lime.
What a
White
shocking
phosphorus,
development.
that's a war crime.
Is this a trap laid by Team Bracer?
Sorry about that, losers.
Try not to breathe in too much. Crap!
Come on, we gotta go after him.
I can't believe the Bracers just committed an act of terrorism on us!
Here they come.
We're breaking through! Think, Lloyd.
War crime.
Mike's upper alert.
Fight separately so Randy can easily defeat Estelle.
Hey, nice try.
But we'll still be going on ahead. Yeah!
Once we get to the next checkpoint, we gotta make sure to...
Don't get distracted now, boys.
Ah, damn it.
Oh,
Phenomenal!
boy.
Razy and Vald have launched a surprise attack on Team They've now managed to pass the third checkpoint, putting them in hot pursuit of Estelle and Joshua.
No! Damn it, at this rate...
Oh, yeah.
What's he gonna do? He's exploding!
Randy? He just dies.
Isn't this great? I'm getting pumped. I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops, so let's enjoy the hell out of this.
Team Bracer is sprinting through the square, almost reaching the beginning of the third lap. If the other two teams let Team Bracer keep this firm lead, this match is as good as over. And there it is. Nobody thought it'd be that simple for our dear Bracers.
Heads up! Huh? Why are you alone?
It couldn't be.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Oh damn, he fucking Goomba stomped him. Wow, nice moves.
Nice move.
Right back at you, Curly.
Spectacular performance, sir.
Likewise. Let's go, Estelle.
Yeah.
Let's chase them down, Bald.
You didn't need to tell me that.
We got a dead heat between these two teams. Which of these two fabulous teams will be the one to seize victory? Unbelievable! What is this intense power radiating from Randy? Wait, won't all the equipment get destroyed if he keeps this up?
That's fine, it's mine.
Shit.
What the hell is this? A wire trap! Caught you!
They just get corroded and lose their legs.
Yeah.
Ah, darn it!
As if we'll let you get away. Wait!
Where's the other one?
He also got Cha.
You're wide open!
Wazy's head is smashed like a Gallagher
Nice one,
melon.
Randy.
Damn straight! Let's keep going, we're almost at the finish line!
Love it, love it,
They
love
trip
it.
over the wire.
What?
Go!
The SSS has managed to make an unprecedented comeback, overcoming the trials of this violent race. The other two teams have reached the finish line. Oh my, which of them arrived first? Who cares? Anyway, give yourself a pat on the back, everyone. Let's hear that round of applause from our audience members. Boo! And all Randy had to do was change his portrait to something slightly more evil looking. Oh wow, you two look exhausted on that blanket. Should we leave you alone? It's okay. We need to keep our team together. I think we should leave them alone, Tio.
We can just go behind these barrels. Great race,
Why?
you two. Really.
I was on the edge of my seat. Congratulations on being victorious.
It's all thanks to Randy's strategies and traps.
Ah, man. If you weren't there, never would have managed to pull off that last trick. I need a break. Lloyd, I think we went a little too fast.
Ugh, I swear, you boys are all...
Boys.
Simple-minded or stubborn? Why are you drooling? Well, I suppose there was also a girl participating, but Estelle barely counts.
Oh yeah, you're right. You two...
Rewriting her fan fiction, Estello.
Estello was also there.
Esteban.
I was gonna say, I don't know what the male version of Estelle is.
No idea. You two sit tight for a minute. I'll go buy some cold drinks. Okay?
Why did you say it like that? I
You're-
shall accompany you. The marketplace on East Street is adequate, yes?
Yes, you read my mind, Tio. Now let's just go. And you two, wait a bit. All right? We'll be back. Just hides behind the barrels.
Ugh. Now that I think about it, why the hell did we even sign up for this in the first place?
Yeah.
Suppose it wasn't the wisest move in the playbook.
Yeah, we sure did skip actual work to participate in this foolishness. Randy?
Yeah, I'm sure you've been wondering why I go and lose my temper like that.
Competitive spirit?
I just don't get it. Is the me who's always smiling and laughing now the real me? Is the monster lost his cool during a fun little game who I really am? The answer's become totally muddled these past 2 years.
Randy? Hey, where were you before you joined the Guardian Force? I've heard you say that you aren't from Crossbell.
Haha. Where was I, he asks. Place as hot as Gehenna and as cold as the underworld.
All of me.
Huh?
We're both blood and soil. Oh fuck. I'm so tired.
It's okay. I'm not understanding any of this, so you can just start over and I probably won't notice.
We're both blood and soul boiled. A world frozen over. Place where the brightness of life and the dirtiest filth of human nature mix into an unholy fusion of suffering.
Rayahard?
Yeah. That's where I was.
Jose.
Randy.
Ha! I'm just messing with you. Well, I suppose that ain't too far off. My past, or whatever you want to call it, isn't something for the history books, you know? I'm just living life in the present. I'm a suave, good-looking dude who loves the nightlife. Nothing more, nothing less.
You know, Randy, I've mentioned it before, but I had an older brother.
Yeah, I'm the one
Huh?
who killed him.
Guy Bannings, an ace detective from CPD's 1st Division. He was unbelievably optimistic, almost to an unhealthy degree. After we lost our parents to an accident, he worked hard to support me on his own. He was the kind of guy who wouldn't even let things like heartbreak or jealousy faze him. Anyway, my brother was an amazing man.
Almost as amazing as that play.
Yeah.
Dude sounds like a real character in a play.
Oh,
Guess your life hasn't exactly been all sunshine and rainbows either. So,
wow, yeah. Oh man, your brother died. I'm sure that's worse than whatever I got going on.
so you've been trying to follow in your bro's footsteps this entire time?
Yeah, something like that. Actually, I have a confession to make. I don't have a brother. You know, Randy, you kind of remind me of my brother.
Puts his hand on Randy's hand.
Yeah. Wait. Interesting. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah. Okay. Keep going. Keep going, you two.
I mean, it's not like your appearances are similar. They aren't. Not in the slightest, but... You know how you support Ellie, Tio, and me no matter what we're up against? That part of you reminds me of Guy. Which guy?
Hey now. Cooler with the sappy speech, my man. You want my face to turn as red as my hair?
Even the way you try to hide your embarrassment reminds me of him.
Dude.
That's
Your
why
supple pecs.
a part of me really respects you, Randy.
It's
You
my
know
penis.
yourself well enough to
That
help.
Yoy can take work!
That
Yoy can take
of
work!
others.
Oh,
Wow!
What?
Translation.
What? You all just meddled together on my end. Why were you screaming? And
Because
what were you
they typoed and it said Yoy can take care of other people.
Instead of you.
Yeah.
Not just as a colleague, but as an adult.
But as,
Yeah.
Adult.
To be honest, I still have a long way to go.
Long.
If you...
Fair.
Laid bare.
If you laid your past bare right here and now, I probably wouldn't be able to help you at all. So, I have a proposal. Someday when I'm able to stand tall and proud, walking alongside you and my brother, would you let me hear your story then, Randy?
penis?
What?
Lloyd.
Oh!
Randy?
I love Randy.
Man, I give up. I surrender. Jeez. You already made Mademoiselle cry. You might just be a natural-born lady killer. Wait, this make you a lady killer?
What's with you? And let's not forget that I'm already an adult, so please stop treating me like I'm some child.
I have dignity and carnal needs, Randy.
What are you two doing?
That doesn't look like bareback sex.
The raw dogging going on here is significantly less than I thought it would be.
I brought all these cold refreshments, and it seems I brought them for nothing. Here, drink up.
She brought these from the barrel we were hiding behind. That's my line. Yours is a pickle.
Yours,
for
yours is
electrolyte.
a lemonade that a man dipped an entire pickle in.
Yeah, I can't thank you enough.
You
Glug,
can
glug,
really
glug.
taste the pickle.
This is not the circumstances by which I wanted that, but I'll accept it. I seriously don't get boys sometimes.
Literally blushing.
You just wore yourselves out in that race, so don't fool around too much. When you're tired.
Do I detect hints of jealousy, Elsie?
That's not what you're detecting. What? I would never be jealous over something like this. And more importantly, they're both boys, so why should I be?
While I may be inexperienced, I have heard it is a popular genre.
From you.
This scenario may serve to act as a flag.
What are you doing, Tio? I think that you're reading me and it feels uncomfortable. You think so?
I think someone leaves their BL novels lying around the office.
Those are manuscripts and you shouldn't be reading them.
Oh, they're manuscripts. Oh, okay.
Tio just puts her hands in the air and walks away.
Ooh, manuscripts.
I stole a quick glance in your Ellie-nomicon. It was like staring amidst the maw of madness.
It was like all of the tentacles of an elder god, except they weren't tentacles.
They were dicks.
Sorry, Mademoiselle, they were dicks. Love is a battlefield, you know? All's fair, as they say.
Yeah, you.
What are you guys even talking about?
Lively as always, I assume. Correct.
Hey, you guys, already recovered?
Are we friends now?
Pretty much. To the first thing, not the second. Unfortunately, I must declare our earnest defeat by your hands.
Damn, what a crappy ending.
Damn, this whole session is just earnest defeats. Ha!
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Hey, Red. How about you and I go at it for real
Hey.
next time?
Hey guys, we got an L for the word real. Hey, we got two of them. What should I do with the second one? Just lean it up against the first. We'll use it later if we need it.
He.
That last spurt of explosive power you had.
Of explosive power.
Or had your claws sheathed, did you?
Well, wouldn't say sheathed. Bit more to it than that. You know how some lizards like hide the dicks inside the bodies?
I can't
Dicks
breathe.
inside their bodies.
If I try using that much power all at once, I usually end up dog-tired. I like to think of it
What's
as
a dog?
I like to think of it as my trump card, so I don't like showing it off that much.
Both you and that damn black-haired dude. Screw it. I'm too tired to think about it. Saber Vipers, we're rolling out.
Right. They
That was
pop out their Heelys and roll down the way.
Yeah.
We'll use this opportunity to take our leave as well. Adios, not the goddess. I appreciate the entertainment.
Yeah, at first I was like, is that another type of... Oh, no, okay.
Oh, no. They're just using it the way I use it.
We're the test of... Oh, wait, no, actually,
Yeah.
we're not.
Yeah.
Ja.
Wow. At least these guys have better.
Oh, no, that's a spell.
yeah. Wow. At least these guys have better leadership than the Ravens, huh?
I
All they've
really
got
did.
is fucking agate. Congrats again, guys.
You two weren't so bad yourselves.
Huh? You guys heading back already?
Yeah, we were in the middle of a job before we got tangled up in this mess.
Interestingly enough, we were in a similar situation and decided to do this and fish.
It's already evening, isn't it?
What's the big deal? We had a ton of fun. Come on, you gotta live a little during the festivities, right?
Can you imagine being like fucking Dudley from the First Division looking out his window and being like, I wonder if they're dealing with the mafia members or what, or the street gangs, and you just see like fucking Tio and Lloyd in a bouncy castle with balls. And it's just like, okay, all right.
She is too bright. Trust me, that's one of Estelle's best qualities. Hey, Randy. Is your body holding up okay?
Why would you ask that?
Hope my
Is
body
he?
will
Is
take
it?
it.
Answer him.
Huh? I didn't peg you for having the same background, but maybe I was off.
No, my circumstances are a little different. But I do have an idea of what you did back there.
Yeah? Well, I've been using it ever since I was a little kid, so I should hold up just fine.
Oh, really? I apologize if I said anything uncalled for then.
Don't worry about it, man.
Randy?
Hold on a second here. Why are you two on the same wavelength?
Stell's like, that's not good.
Don't worry about it, Estelle. Shouldn't it be about time to leave anyway? Arya should be returning soon, right?
No, it's pronounced
No, it's
adios.
Idios.
I cry.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I just remembered something. Let's run it by him, Joshua.
Oh, alright. Might as well, since we're all here.
Would you like to get married?
Run it by them.
Something up? Yeah, actually. You guys ever hear about this Schwartz auction?
Schwartz?
Is that a real auction? Weird question.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's apparently some fancy schmancy auction that's held somewhere in Crossbell. Our intel tells us that they run it every year during the anniversary festival. The kicker? They totally deal in stolen goods.
Oh, so it's an auction.
Yeah.
Stolen goods?
Are you serious? Well, it's just a rumor for the time being. The story goes that only the most lavish of items whose origins remain a mystery are put up for auction there.
Last
Judging
year
by
they
your
had some kind of arrow made of salt and the winner.
Yeah.
Well,
Judging by your reaction, it's safe to assume you've never heard of it before, right?
When Kevin shoots Weissman, going once, going twice, sold.
I love it, Campanella. Clap, clap.
Yeah?
clap.
First I've heard of it.
I cannot locate anything like that in the police database either.
The Schwartz auction. Pretty fancy name, huh? Seriously? Dang, I was hoping you guys knew a thing or two about it. Maybe it really is just a rumor.
It's possible. However, given that Niall was our source,
Yay!
there may still be something to it.
I'm usually so annoyed by the random, like,
Name
remember
drops.
this character from
Yeah.
another Trails game? But, like, oh, I love to be reminded that Niall exists.
Niall and
Sorry to
what was her name?
Dorothy?
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Sorry to make you guys listen to our weird ramblings. Anyway, today was awesome. Still a little ticked we lost, though. But hey, we still got work to do on the same case. I hope we team up again sometime.
I feel the same way. Well, if you'll excuse us. Thanks for today, guys.
Right back at you.
Interesting.
Bada bing.
The Schwarzer auction, huh?
Green Schwarzer auction?
It is a little weird because there's Julia Schwartz, there's Reen Schwarzer, and there's the Schwartz
The
auction.
Schwartz A auction.
I don't know why they're so interested in
Maybe
using
it's
that
just a
one lone word.
comment.
Kind of Western sound that the
Yeah.
Japanese writers enjoy.
Maybe. Oh yeah, you're going to the Schwartz auction? I sell my best fish there.
Also, my patient's organs, so I can buy more fishing rods.
I'm beat. Yesterday really sapped all of my energy. You're telling me we have 3 more days like that ahead of us?
You reap what you sow, Randy. After all, who was the one who proposed the race in the first place?
Yeah, the regret is kicking in. I'm getting old. These shenanigans with youngsters are bad for my heart.
Randy, you are like, oh, that's exactly what she says. You're
Honestly-
20 or so, aren't you?
Honestly, starting to say that shit is one of the most mid-20s things.
Like, oh god, I'm so old.
Plus,
You're
don't forget, this is a
24.
JRPG. Being in your 20s at all is like being in your 80s.
You're an old person, yeah.
Oh, man. Lloyd.
I guess that's not fair. Being in your 20s is like being in your 40s, and being in your 30s is like being in your 80s.
Yeah.
What is wrong?
You've hardly touched your little flat eggs bacon and salad.
You've hardly touched your eggs gif.
Hardly touched your
well,
banana
well-
kaboom.
Well, it's just I'm still thinking about what Estelle and Joshua told us yesterday.
Oh.
The Schwartz action, wasn't it?
Lloyd, the probability of that being a mere rumor is quite high, is it not?
Based on what, Tio?
I mean, that's true, but
Probably based on the fact that it's not mentioned at all in the police database, but, I mean, you know, from a meta perspective, obviously it's real.
given Crossbell's circumstances, I have a feeling this story might actually have some ground to it.
We do suck.
True. Even the Mafia stroll around casually without a care in the world.
Taking everything into account, it does not seem that unlikely, despite what I just
I
said.
have immediately reversed my opinion. ...
Truth be told, I've heard of a similar disturbing rumor before.
You have?
About the auction?
I believe I've already mentioned that I studied abroad in multiple countries. And around that
I'd
time...
like to study abroad.
Randy, eat your eggs! I heard a story from a noble girl I knew. And she told me a secret party is thrown every year in a certain area of Crossbell. You know, they get together, they wear animal masks, they drink like children
Real
blood
blood,
or something.
yeah.
Crazy.
She told me-
Welcome to my male
Yeah.
party, everyone.
She said it's called Pizzagate.
A secret party?
Definitely sounds shady to me.
Apparently, it's a party where nobles and businessmen of each nation gather behind closed doors, and of course, I just dismissed it as a rumor for some reason, although now I'm not so sure.
Right. Could it be possible that this party and the Schwartz auction are one and the same? Schwarz? Schwer?
Schweppes.
If that's the case,
Schweppes
the chief
auction.
might know something about it.
The chief had business at headquarters today. He said he had to attend a party.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, let's pretend that this is all true. Can we even do anything about it? What we
And if
think,
so, can we do something about it after I've had a recovery day?
what we think means jack all. Seems to me like the diet would get on the CPD's ass the second anybody tries to touch the auction.
That's true. But still.
I understand how you feel, Lloyd. But for the time being, let's just keep it in our minds during the festival, okay? We might run into some new leads. Or, you know, do more foot races or some shit.
Yeah, good call. Alright, let's grab a quick bite and take care of today's support requests.
Take care of
My
today's
hat
foot
is
race
missing.
requests.
Dots. I felt I should dots at you.
I felt
That seems
I
like
had
a
to
good
vague
wrapping
at
point.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good starting point.
That was fun. I really loved the fact that the reporter
Yeah.
got to be good.
Yeah, congrats, Jello, on managing to mostly keep up with the text boxes the whole time.
Verbal sprinting.
Yeah. So next time, we're gonna continue on with the festival, and we're gonna... Next session, I think we're gonna meet the last couple characters with portraits in this game. And you might find some familiar faces around.
Oh.
Oh no.
And yeah, we'll see about this mysterious auction. Does it exist? Fucking obviously, but will we be able to find out more? Well, you'll have to find out more next time on Trails from Zero. Say goodbye to chat, everyone.
Good night.
Toodles.